Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the West Lakes Bowling Club for the Friday night premier game between West Lakes and Grange. My name's Ash Halls, and I'm here doing the commentary with David Ost. Welcome, David.
Good afternoon, everyone. A breezy West Lakes.
Yeah, typical West Lakes wind coming from the southerly direction, and it just swirls around a little bit, making it a bit tricky. So we've got a good match-up tonight, David. We've got West Lakes and Grange. Grange in 6th position on the ladder and West Lakes in 7th. And it would be fair to say that whoever loses tonight, their finals aspirations are over for the season, with only 3 games left after tonight.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you there, Ash. Whoever wins needs a big win too.
Yeah, there's a bit of a gap between 4th and 5th, and then Modbury are Hawthorn are 4th, Modbury are 5th, a bit of a gap, and then Grange and West Lakes are right on their heels. But I would suggest that the winner has a 50% chance of making the finals, and the loser has 0% chance of making the finals. So an important game for both sides. And the skip matchups on Rink 12, we have James Gregory playing Scott Shepley. On Rink 11, Isaac Trenorden playing Mark Evans. On Rink 10, Mark Haynes playing Wayne Rudiger. And on Rink 9, which is the one closest to us and the one that we're going to focus on to start with, is the match between Josh Choppin and Ben Bowman, two state players. So that's an interesting matchup between the two boys.
Good matchup, I think.
Yeah.
So, live streaming?
Yep. So we're in the second end of the up and back. And Josh's Rink, West Lakes, Brendan West on the mat, Philip Bonzel playing 2, Alex Smith 3 and Josh skipping. And for Grange we have Scott Wilton on the mat, Ryan Hemingway playing 2, Isaac Jesser 3 and Ben Bowman as the skip. So look, this is a Rink matchup that's pretty hard to pick, I think.
Yeah, totally agree, Ash.
All right, so and we're pretty close to the action because West Lakes insist on playing the ditch rink. They think it gives them a bit of a home ground advantage, so we're right on the action. We're only about 10 metres from the middle of the green. Shaking hands, and we're about to get going. West Lakes have the mat, so Brendan West to kick us off. So anyone watching is on the YouTube Spacequake because the Facebook link has yet to jump on, but during the night we'll have Facebook link through the Metro Bowls Association and also through the Spacequake YouTube. But the first bowl of the night, Brendan West. On the backhand, we've got a few flags in between us, so we're working off the monitor to a large extent, but he's just slid through a couple of feet. Good start. There's a typical West Lakes breeze, David. It comes from the south, but it switches between southeast and southwest, and it can be very tricky because you stand on the mat for one bowl and the backhand's narrow, and then you stand on the other for the next one and the backhand's wide.
Pretty handy start.
Pretty good start by Scott. The old lefty.
Brendan staying with the backhand.
Yeah, both boys playing the eastern side of the green at the moment.
Pretty handy area here too.
Yeah, better weight than the first one. And just not quite slid past the bowl of Scott's.
Scott staying with the forehand.
A bit narrower this time.
Pretty nice weight though.
Okay, so Grange holding one shot at the moment. I think the short bowl of Scott's is just beats the first bowl of Brendan's. Now Phil Bonzel, another lefty. He's switched, gone the open hand.
Pretty handy bowl here.
Yeah, it's jumped in nicely at the moment. The greens look pretty slick actually.
Yeah, running a nice pace. Timed it earlier, running sort of around 15 and a half, 16.
Now what's Ryan doing? Just coming inside the bowl of Scott's, or just moving it forward a little bit. coming in nicely. Yeah, he's tipping over Scott's. And that's close. It's probably shot to Grange. Nice way to bowl there by Ryan to start the game off. Phillip now staying on his backhand. Just needs to beat the bowl, his first one.
Very close. Just needs to roll his over once.
Yeah,
just on the
got
outside.
a touch on it, but just stroll past.
Something similar to his first bowl from Ryan.
Yeah, just get another bowl in the area. Tilt his first one over. No, he's gone a little bit heavier and gone behind, but that's no damage. If Westlakes want to attack, at least Grange have got one behind there. Now we've got Alex Smith, another lefty. So they've got 3 left-handers in this this match. He's played with pretty good weight. Is he going to get past that bowl of Ryan's? Not quite.
Isaac Jesser on the mat.
Been asked to play the forehand. I guess he's just asked to draw. Just inside the bowl of Phillips.
He takes Kitty back. It takes that shot away from Westlakes.
Yeah, he's not here with this one. But he's only a couple of feet away from jumping all over it. Now Alex trying to find it against the breeze.
Pretty handy position here from
They're saying
Alex.
hurry, but I'm not sure that he needs to hurry that much. Very nice shot, and he's drawn the shot. Alright. So Isaac's on the forehand. He's been asked to land that bowl. Yeah, he's got a bit more on this one. Pretty handy bowl. He is making contact. Oh, no, very nice shot. So he's made at least one out of that. Some nice shots to start the night, David.
Yeah, nice. Considering the conditions and into the breeze the first end, they've played it very well. All the bowls are pretty much around the kitty. 1 or 2 exceptions, but yeah, nice start from all the players.
Alright, so Josh, I'm not really sure. He's playing backhand. And he's played with weight and missed everything. So I'm not sure exactly what shot he was trying to play there. Benny Bowman on the backhand as well. So he's just trying to cover around the back. I think he's covering around the back. They're holding 1 and maybe 2. I guess Josh's shot would be to play and hit that front bowl, the one that's just in front, the bluish one that's just in front, onto the jack, or push it through and roll through onto the jack himself. No, he's going back onto the forehand now and decided to try and outdraw the shot bowl. So to be quite honest, I wasn't sure what he was trying to do with his first one. This one's a good shot, and he's tipped up. He may have given away, made the second one for Grange. And Ben not taking any risks in turning opposition bowls up. He's played this very wide, and you'd have to say good miss.
Yeah. Just playing nice and safe. Doesn't want to give it away early.
Well, they're getting down to measure that second one. Yeah, 2 down, says Alex. So 2 to Grange to start the night. 2-0 to Benny over Josh. I think next door it's 2 to Mark Haynes against Wayne Rudiger, and next door to that it's 2 to Isaac Trenorden. So Westlake's 4-2, and I just can't see the end rink. Looks like a 3 to Westlakes as well. So on the other 3 rinks, Westlakes have started off pretty well, scoring a total of 7 shots.
Strong start at home.
So 7-2 after 1 end each, 4 ends. We will be getting scores up on the screen for people to have a look at. That will come shortly, but we'll keep you updated on what the rink scores are on each rink. But 7-2 to Westlakes after 1 end each. So here we are with Scotty. So he's staying on that eastern side. Playing a slightly longer end this time, and a slightly longer bowl with the breeze behind. Brendan West. I think he's got better weight than Scott's bowl. Although, no, he hasn't. It's beaten it, but it's basically the same weight. So they're both about, what, 5 feet behind the jack?
Yeah, 4 to 5 feet, down breeze. Just getting used to that breeze coming in and dropping off.
It does take some getting used to here, because from one end to the other, plays more different than you think it's going to. Anyway, good correction by Scott, that second one. Bit of a cheer on the rink next door. Jack Trenorden played a nice shot. Picked the kitty up. Anyway, here's Brendan trying to correct. And I think he might have overcorrected here. It's come up a little tad short, about a metre. So 1 to Grange. Ben happy to call his players continually on that eastern side. You generally get nice turn, and that's no exception. That swung quite a bit.
Not bad weight. So.
Yeah, the weight was okay. Yeah, Phil, he's been called to play his forehand, left-hander. I guess it's the obvious shot. You draw or you sit on that bowl.
A nice area here from Phil.
Yeah, he's played it pretty well. It's just sliding past.
Great try.
Tipped the shot bowl. It was a very good effort. Lovely weight. Now Ryan. Thrown that out a bit wider, I think. No, it's hung out there a little bit. Alright, now Philip.
Doesn't need to change much from his last bowl.
No, I think he's hung it out a bit wider as well.
Not quite
Oh
the
no,
weight
he didn't have
well.
quite the weight. No, 1 to Grange currently. Isaac Jesser. I guess they would just want to drop a second one in there.
Give it a friend. His weight's pretty good, I think.
It is, if it sneaks past that blue one.
Which it
And
has.
it has. Good shot by Isaac. Now we'll see Alex Smith running up and down the green a bit, because he likes to stand at the head until the last moment. So playing his forehand, and he seems to. I think this is a pretty good shot.
Josh liking it.
And
he's played it really well.
Very nice shot. Okay, so Ben's asking Isaac to stay on the forehand and maybe just get a little roll over of that green and white bowl that just got nudged by Alex.
Can be a little bit more aggressive with this one.
Yeah, well, I guess if he gets the split between the two bowls.
It's fairly close here.
Yeah, that was very good weight for the shot that he was being asked to play. I can't see why you'd call Alex on anything else other than draw another one. Down well again.
Maybe a bit tighter this time.
Yeah. One of those situations where he didn't want to go too heavy and disturb it and mess it up after a good first shot, but the shot was still to sit on that shot of Scott's.
And his bowl's probably a little bit of a nuisance bowl as well, coming in on.
Yeah, well, I think Ben, the shot that he called Isaac to play, I don't think that's open to him now. Like catching the inside of, or certainly catching the inside of Isaac's bowl and sliding onto the jack. I don't know. I think I'd be, Benny's he's got the capability of drawing this shot. And that's what he's decided to play. Just try to outdraw it on the backhand. And he's got the perfect result. He's tapped Alex's out and he's sitting for three.
Very nice bowl from Ben.
It was a very good shot. I've got some paper flapping around. That might be making a bit of noise. We'll try and sort that out. We've got paper here with the Rink matchups and a couple of other pieces of information, but the breeze is so strong that it's trying to take off on us. We've got phones and power cords and other things sitting on it, trying to stop it from flapping around, but it was winning the duel at the minute. Okay, so here's Josh. He's gone backhand. He's just trying to cut numbers down or draw shot.
Very nice area here from Josh. Weight's
very good weight.
Just needs to turn a little bit more. Very close.
Yeah, he may have cut one out. He may have cut the yellow bowl of Ben's out. Looking at it live, I haven't looked at it on the screen. Until the sun goes down, this screen's a little bit dodgy as well, David. Anyone who's tried to look at a laptop in the sunlight, well, you know what we're facing with at the moment. But, all right, so Ben's switching back to the forehand now. It's an interesting choice. I would have thought maybe, although he probably didn't want to risk turning Josh's in, but what he's done with this
Isaac
is
liking it.
He's
played it
that
beautifully.
very well. So that's in the count. So it's I think it's 2 and 2 good measures. I don't think Josh has got any other option than to try and beat his last bowl. If he comes in and sits on that yellow, he gets the shot. Well, he's a bit heavier this time, and I think he's going to go around. Well,
Gets the tap on his
that
own.
turn late.
Oh.
He may have, yeah.
Maybe only just one now.
Well, it's definitely one.
Yep.
And it is. Good result from Josh. I thought he was a bit heavier, and I thought he was going to slide past his own, but it did turn in for him, and well, he was definitely 3 down before his first bowl. So a good in from Josh, but also a good in from the Grange fellas. All right, so Jimmy Gregory, he's jumped out to a 5-0 lead after 2 ends. Isaac Drenorden got a 2 on the first end, but Mark Evans has replied with a 4 on the second, so he leads 4-2 after 2. And Rudiger against Mark Haynes. Mark Haynes leads 3-0 after 2 ends, and it's 3-0 to Ben Bowman, even though he hasn't put the score up.
Fairly handy start here from
Yeah, good start from Scott.
Scott. Very handy home.
Yeah.
Nice start from the lead.
We need to tell Ben and Josh that they need to put the scores up on the board. I know I'm like a dog with a bone with that, but if we're trying to give the viewers the updated information,
Start from Brendan.
that was a nice shot from Brendan West.
It doesn't need to change too much here.
No, both guys have started pretty well in terms of weight.
It's a pretty handy bowl here. Yeah,
Yeah,
very nice bowl.
Yep.
Great correction.
Good bowl.
Brings his first bowl into play straight away. Brendan in the area again.
Yeah, two
Yeah.
good shots. So good leading by both fellas at the minute.
They've got off to a good start. No nerves being on the TV rink.
Don't even know you're on the TV rink. So Ryan on the forehand. I guess the shot is just to roll through and sit on those two at the back. Just overplayed that a fraction.
Definitely not out of play though.
No, it's, yeah, definitely not. Phil on his forehand. They're just trying to roll the shot ball over or move the jack. And he's rolled the shot ball over, which is a very nice shot. Okay, so Ryan, he's going to be asked on his, I guess on his forehand to play the same shot that Phil just played. Well down again. Just cutting across, I think.
Yeah, it's still chugging up in there into the breeze. Not bad.
Yeah, it was.
Second
just,
wood.
As it went past us from sideways, it just looked like it didn't quite have the weight to do the damage that was being asked for. All right, so now Phil's onto his backhand. Just to close that gap. Don't leave the same shot open. And that's going to be potentially a nuisance bowl. And that forehand shot's still on, but now that bowl's just in somebody's eye line. And as it happens, Isaac's being asked to play backhand, and I'm guessing this is going to be a bit heavier than you would normally play.
Pretty good area here from Isaac.
Yeah.
Turning late.
Oh, that swung big.
Yeah.
For the weight that he played, that swung big towards the end.
And against the breeze as well.
And he's looking at it going, hang on a minute, isn't the breeze coming from the southwest? That should have held its line a bit more, but it's the vagaries of the breeze down here. Okay, so Alex Smith, he's on his backhand, lefty. Has he got the weight? Yeah, he's got the weight. Yeah, very nice shot. And he's just tucked the kitty in behind, which makes it different, and that's always good to make it different. So Isaac's now got a different shot to the one he had previously.
He's probably just looking at rolling the brown up a couple of rolls.
No, I think he's going bigger than that. Oh no, you're right. Thought the way he was standing on the mat that he was going to go a bit
swinging
bigger.
the way his first bowl.
Yeah, he got a piece of it, but not a straight contact, which would have given it to him. So now Alex is onto his forehand. They're holding two. And has played a very nice shot. So, I think it's 3 to West Lakes. So what does Ben do here? Does he use his first one just to smack him open?
Yeah, well, he's got the advantage of having the best back bowl. So
Yeah, look, any hit, a hit is better than no hit. I think he's going big. Yeah, he's shaping up. And he's wide. Well, we got that back one out, so that may have been third wood, but it's still definitely two. I don't know what he does now.
well, he's got the advantage of the last bowl. So I think
Josh has got last bowl. No, I'm thinking about what Ben do with his next one. After missing that one, what does he do with his next one? But we'll see what Josh does first. And has he got one in the way? Or is it going to cut across?
That's a very nice bowl. He might
good
be
shot.
adding.
He's at it, so that's three. Oh, okay, so Ben, if he goes hard, he's got to hit that last bowl. Gets all three, but I think one goes onto the kitty, and who knows where the kitty goes. But he is going for it.
Tighter this time.
Yeah, he's got it this time. Oh, he's knocked it back. And it's gone in the ditch. And I think he's holding one, but...
Probably three.
Yeah, maybe three, but Josh has got, 6 metres to draw shot. Gets round the front pack. He's
definitely around the front pack.
Yep. And
he's picked up one.
That's got to be one shot to West Lakes. One to him.
I think both skips would be happy after those last two bowls.
Yeah.
Ben cutting down the numbers and Josh getting on the board.
Alex Smith would be a good guy to have as your number 3 because he's enthusiastic all day long.
And he's very positive.
Yep.
So we now got the scores up on the screen.
Yep. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. The West Lakes ones are in yellow or green. I can't. A lime sort of colour. Alright, so Benny Bowman leads Josh 3-1. It's Mark Haynes 4, Rudiger 0. Scott Isaac 2. There's a flag between me and the scoreboard, and Brendan and Luke West's head. Anyway, we've started again. Brendan West, first bowl, a couple of feet past. Oh, Scotty, is he here with this one? They're playing a shorter in this time, and he's probably just taken his weight off a little bit. He's come up. Yeah, he wouldn't be happy with that one. Okay, so 5-3. James Gregory and Scott Shepley. Very good bowl by Brendan West. Second bowl, 2 feet past, but and now we've got Scott Wilton. He's better than his first one. I thought he was better than. Yeah, he's better than his first one, but not a lot better. So two to West Lakes. Scott not happy with those 2 bowls. There may have been a dead end between Haynes and Rudiger because, Trenorden and Evans because they're playing down breeze and there's only 2 ends on the board, so I think they might have had a dead one. Now here's Ryan. After Phil Bonzella's played a nice shot as well, so Ryan following him down on that eastern side of the green. And Ryan's just a little bit quick. Good spot. two and a half feet behind, but Westlake's holding 3 shots at the moment.
Ryan on his forehand. Just trying to beat his own bowl. Pretty handy area here. Just needs to finish off, which it has done very nicely.
Very good shot there by Ryan. Getting some fist pumps from his teammates down there. Now Alex. Does his heart rate go up when he jogs down the green, do you think?
Pretty cool character, Alex.
He is, and he's got about 35 years on me in particular, so I'd have to go up on the bank and just do some heavy breathing for about 20 seconds before I got on the mat after jogging from one end to the other, but there we go. Anyway, Isaac, Alex has just come up a fraction short there. Grange holding 1 shot. Isaac coming down on that forehand.
Again, a very nice area from Isaac. Very close to the area here. Yeah, very handy home.
Yep. Hasn't quite got in, but any kiddie movement and those bowls are going to come into play. Now Alex, I think this is better than his first one.
Just trying to disturb the head a little.
He got a piece of it, but shrug of the shoulders, smile from Josh. Good bowl, but you can acknowledge a good bowl even if it doesn't get the result that you're after. Isaac, he's not sure what he was intending to do there because he's gone about 3 metres past. So I'm not exactly, when you're holding a couple or one at least.
Interesting to see what hand Josh plays. He might play the forehand.
I'm thinking he'd play the forehand and try and roll that bowl off and just sit, and he'd have probably 3 if he got it out. He hasn't played with the weight to push it out too far.
It's a nice area.
Alex is keen on it. And I guess with that weight, if he got a touch on that brown bowl, the kitty slides over to the other 2. Now Ben, he's just drawing. I guess Josh, he knows Josh is going to come that way, so you come that way. If you pull up a couple of feet short, you've made it harder. Oh, he's turned that one up.
Yeah, might have given it away.
He's turned the Westlake's one up. Yeah. So the comment from Alex is if you roll onto the shot bowl and move the kitty, you can make 3 out of it.
Yeah. So he's got the 2 shots. He can play a little.
And that's the advantage of his earlier players getting those bowls at 2 feet behind.
Yeah.
Gives him an option. And of course the problem for Ben is that if he plays, that he's likely to do worse. So Josh coming in, pretty good. Well, he hasn't played the weight to move the jack, but he's certainly played enough weight to get 2.
Yeah.
So Isaac's looking around saying, well, who's at the back? He's saying, go for it, mate. I guess Isaac's bowl's the backest. He's saying, go for it. 2 down. He takes the brown one out. I don't know what happens. But he's gone. And he's missed.
Didn't want to take the brown one out.
No, he wouldn't have wanted to take the brown one out by himself. Might have been an extra one, but 2 shots to Westlakes. 2 good bowls by Josh. And Westlakes, they're kicking the bowls all the way back to the ditch because Brendan has put the mat on the tee. So now it's 3-all in that game between Bowman and Choppin.
Still think it'll be relatively a short.
Yep. Excuse me.
It should be fine on the length. Brendan playing the backhand again, so definite tactic here from West Lakes. They're playing it a little bit shorter. Grange had the mat, they were playing it longer. Early hand did he start here from Scott? Yeah, good leading again. Brendan just looking for a slight correction.
Top game is 3-all, and the next one's 4-1.
Which he's done. Yeah, second wood. Movement of the kitty.
Yeah, nice shot. Ben. Scott with his second one. Good weight again. Oh, through the hole, sitting behind. I thought that was going to land his front one, and would have been two very nice shots. And his fill. I don't know if people can hear that wind coming through the microphone.
Nice bowl by Scott. Tries that pack just on jack high.
Ryan, perfect shot would be just to pick the kitty up and move it that 6 inches behind.
Made a beauty.
And a lovely shot.
Quality of the bowls in these first three ends is right up there.
The top one is 3-3-4. Right, here's Ryan with his second one. Played an absolute cracker with his first one. Lovely weight again. I thought he was better than that. Come up about, I don't know, 18 inches short.
Just that difference in the breeze.
Yeah.
Picking up,
Yep.
dropping off.
Correct.
Josh asking Alex just to play a fraction over. Give his ball as much opportunity as he can. Just going to duck underneath. Great
Wow.
try.
Wow. Oh.
Still in play.
So Isaac's on the backhand.
I think anywhere around that, the front, the two brown bowlers, somewhere behind would be the perfect position. Something like that.
Yeah, pretty good shot there. West Lakes aren't going to be short. Alex on his backhand. Yeah, certainly playing the weight to disturb.
A little wider this time.
And he spilled it out. Did not did not get a result in terms of shot, but he's opened it up. And Isaac's played a lovely shot.
Adding to the count.
Well, I think Grange are holding 4, but the kitty is a bit more open than it was 2 bowls ago.
Yeah.
And I think Josh would prefer that, even though he's more down than he was before.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jimmy Gregory's out with 7-3 lead after 4 ends. Nothing's changed to Rudiger and Mark Haynes. I reckon we'll be seeing a bit of Mark Haynes and Wayne Rudiger's game later, because right at this moment they're going to... Oh, a very nice shot by Josh. And he's drawn shot. So... So the question was asked whether it was worth landing his bowl, and Isaac suggested that, yeah, maybe just come around the back end and pick the kitty up, move the jack, or draw it cold. And I think he's drawn it cold. Yeah, so Alex has told Josh, I don't know if people can pick that up on the microphone, but Alex has said, no, you're down to the yellow bowl. Trying to just flop on that. I think he's cutting. So Ben Bowman holding 1. Got one. I said he's definitely got 1. And the comment from Isaac was, just try the kitty, make it 4. Just died, but he might have snuck in. No, hard to say if he snuck in for 1. Alex conceded the first one, and Isaac's going, well, just for the sake of it, I might put a tape on it. I don't know how optimistic he is, but he's not going to die wondering. And it's 1 to Grange, so they lead 4-3 after 5 ends. So Scott Wilton's taking the mat back 2 metres from the jack, from the tee, and then bowled a medium length. Top rink is 5 ends. Alright, so Scott. Okay, so the Haynes Rudiger is now 4-2 after 5 ends. Gregory Shepley's 8-3 after 5. And that looks to be updated. So Scott Wilton started off well. Brendan West, pretty good weighted bowl, but it's just, maybe it's a little bit short. A couple of feet short, but just hung. The line of left-hander versus a right-hander, we've got 3 matchups where it's a lefty versus a right, and sometimes you just can't take the line of your opponent because it's starting off from a different perspective. Two lovely bowls from Scott. You have any comments on the stream, David?
No, got all Facebook's not up and running, so I'm just telling everyone to go to the YouTube.
Yep.
Search Space Quake.
You'll find it there. We saw notifications of who was watching last week. The next day I was watching a bit of it and I saw there were some other comments on there. Unfortunately we didn't see them during the match. Reece Taylor's put up a comment a couple of times about Premier League should it be 8 sides or 10. I don't want to get into that when we're trying to focus on a match. I'll just say to Reece, I prefer 10, and if you want to have a discussion about that, I'll meet you somewhere and we'll have a couple of beers about it. Anyway, nice shot by Ryan. He's gone a metre through. They're holding 2. As a number 2, when you're holding, you don't want to be scared of it. You need to put those ones around the back, because if you don't do something, the opposition's going to.
They certainly will.
Phil, he's played a nice shot. Very good shot. Picked the kitty up. 1 to him. Alright, so Tilke's land the bowl. Probably the same weight as his first one.
Doesn't need to change too much.
Doesn't need to change anything. Maybe just a fraction narrower than he was with the first one.
Pretty good area here.
Yeah, I don't think he's got the weight to push the shot bowl out. But now they've got 2 seconds, so your job's to make it a better head after you bowl them beforehand, and he has made it better, even though he didn't get the result that Ben was calling for. He's got another bowl in the head.
Phil's in nice area again.
Phil's played 2 very nice shots.
Very nice home.
Yeah, Isaac's saying play through. Don't mess around. Well, I think he's got the weight to do something. He certainly did. It just didn't turn for him. Alex jogging back, so he would run what? Oh, it's only probably 600 metres during the whole game. 21 times, just under 30.
It's got the weight here. I reckon it's got a pretty handy bowl.
Not quite the crowd we've seen in other games, although you can't tell how many people are inside. There's quite a few people sitting inside, I guess, looking through the window. Maybe that's why they play the ditch rink, because you can get a good vantage through the window. Alright, what's he done this time? I think he's gone a bit... Oh, he's still going to be wide. Chris Flavel played a good shot over on rink 11. Bowl in the ditch being chalked, and I guess that's where the kitty is as well. Now it's Alex Smith. What's he trying to do? He's just trying to consolidate. He's come down on the backhand, which is the line that Grange are playing.
Gets under that front blue one.
Yeah.
Just going to run into it.
They ran into the blue one, but has he made it harder? I don't know. So Grange are only 1 down at the moment, so not too many panic stations. If Ben can knock it out and stay, they're holding 4. So he's not going to be short. No, they hold their line. It's a tricky one. You can throw them out on that forehand and they come back with the draw, but when you play weighted shots, they really hold their line.
Trying to give it a friend, just in case.
Well, you want to try and draw a second shot, but maybe in the way, so it's just harder to get at. Yeah, that's just cut across. I think Ben. If I'm Ben, I'm not playing that hard. I think he's only got to roll at 2 feet and he picks up a couple. Going full blooded.
It's a bit more controlled weight this time.
Yep.
Tried to come back.
Yeah, they're just not coming back. That's why I thought maybe just trying to roll it out a couple of feet you'd get the turn to actually hit it. And Josh, he's not coming back either, but he's hit something. 1 to Westlakes. So that ties the scores. Top Rink 4 all after 6 ends. And we've picked a good game to watch, David, so far. So the scores, Haynes and Rudiger, that hasn't changed. Trenord and Evans 7-4 after 4, and I think Trenord's probably going to score on that one because I reckon Chris Flav will put his in the ditch and the kitty next to it. So
yeah, certainly did.
Yep, and it's 8-3 on the Gregory Rink, but we've got 8-4, so maybe the boys saw something that I haven't, or unless the scoreboard the score blew over, which is quite possible. Okay, now we're going very very short here. The kitty's back on the tee. Well, the back of the mat's on the tee.
There's definite tactic here from Westlakes.
Well, if the back of the mat's on the tee, this would be as short as you can get because the kitty's only about half a mat over the line. So I suspect this end is 20.6 metres rather than 21. But anyway, they're playing it, and Brendan is spot on, and Scott's just slid past, probably a couple of metres. Have they bisected the mat on the tee? So half the mat's behind and half the mat's in front. Okay. Then it may be 21 metres, but only just. Alright, so the Haynes Rudiger is now 5-2 after 6. Good bowl here by Scott.
Very nice correction.
Oh, yeah, it's good correction. He's just come
Second
up.
wood.
What would that be? 50, half a metre short. Phillip.
Off to a reasonable start so far, Phillip. In the area again.
Yep.
Didn't like that so much out of the hand. It's pretty close though.
Yeah.
Gave it an opportunity.
I think he was. I think he knew straight away that it was a little bit wider than he wanted to. All right, so Phillip. And yeah, Ryan, just over the draw again. Playing it a little bit. Is he narrower this time, or has he got the same line as the first one? Same line as the first one. So Alex Smith. add to the count, make it a little bit trickier for the Grange. And he's in that little catchment area that we've seen. All right, now Isaac Jesser. Another good way to bowl. Has he found the line, or is he sliding past as well? They're all sliding past. I guess from the you're into the breeze. Mitch Walker, nice night to fly a kite. Well, it is down in these parts. You should have been at Lockleys earlier today. All right, Alex Smith, and he's played that nice shot. Probably just overplayed that by a couple of feet. Right, but he's got one in the catching area. Should Isaac Jesser slide the kitty down the line? Is he tighter?
He's in the area.
Well, he's probably better weight this time.
He's played
Better
it very
weight,
nicely.
a nice shot. I don't think he's got well, it's close. I'm looking at the distance of the blue one on the monitor, and I'm looking at the distance of the green and white on live, and it's a bit hard to tell, really. Just a message to Mitch Walker, can you just keep the wind down tomorrow? Thank you very much. We're out at your place. I might see you on the green. Some good matchups tomorrow. We'll go through those in a second. Anyway, Josh Choppin, I think he's still holding one. Well, yeah, but that's a nuisance. Okay, so Benny's on the forehand. Isaac's saying to him, if he beats Isaac's bowl, he's got the shot.
Trying to come in.
Oh, the weight was beautiful. Just probably started it off a little bit wide. Josh just coming down to have a look while he's doing that. Alex is saying he likes him there. Got both sides covered. So he's staying on his backhand. Probably just get round his, or maybe, or either way, under or around. If he gets the weight right, he's probably got another one. And that hasn't changed anything. But now, Ben's got two bowls to either push in. Look, if he hits the outside of his yellow, he pushes in the one that just got hit. And if he's narrower, he can come inside and get a little glide.
Probably a little fraction wide here. Yeah.
It was fraction wide.
For the pace he put down.
Yeah. The thing is, if he'd hit either of those two bowls, he would have got a result out of that. All right, so well, that was quick. They're handing the mat to Westlake, so obviously it was a fairly decisive one. Okay, matchups tomorrow, David. We've got Ascot Park playing Adelaide. That's a top of the table clash.
Yeah.
Second versus third.
Yep.
Adelaide would want to win that to try and secure a double chance. I guess if they lose to Ascot Park,
opens that gap further.
Opens the gap. Salisbury hosting Lockleys. That's a game that we think, okay, well, 4 games left, let's go for it. Mm-hmm. Modbury playing Holdfast. Modbury would be favourites in that game, although Club Holdfast have had a couple of good results, or a good result last week. Yep. And Somerton Hawthorn, which is the other top of the table clash, first versus fourth. And I guess if Hawthorn lose, then Modbury, should they win, and the winner of this would then go, okay, well, that's some ground we've made up. But if Hawthorn were to upset Somerton, yep, that would probably cement their spot in the 4, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, it'll be played out tomorrow, but in the meantime we're here. Brendan with his first one, probably a metre through, a little bit wide as well. Other rinks It's 8-5 after 6 on the bottom one. Jimmy Gregory against Scott Shepley. 8-5 after 6. And the rink next door, there's a big flag in front of me. Is it still 7-4 after 6? 9-4 after 6, sorry. And Mark Haynes has got 5 against Wayne Rudiger. That's after 6. And the top game, it's 5-4 to Josh Choppin against Ben Bowman after 7. So, have we done well again, David, picking the rink that's going to finish first and jump over to the one that's going to finish last?
Yeah, I think so. Well, these guys start driving a bit
That
more.
wasn't necessarily a factor in our discussions earlier about who are the quickest players. Let's go for them.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
We just thought this was a good matchup between Josh and me. But, you know, and we have a slight preference for the matchups that are closest to us.
Makes the job a little bit easier.
Phil Bonzel. I think Phil's had a pretty good game tonight, to be honest.
Yeah, it's always been in the area.
And of course we put the mockers on him. He's come up. Don't you? Doesn't that always happen?
Commentator's curse.
Correct. Alright, so Ryan following him down on that western side. It's Ryan's backhand, Phil's forehand. This one got a little bit more on it than Phil's had.
Start turning late as well.
Yeah. And
yeah, very nice bowl.
Yeah. That's the shot. And the standard comment, just play it down here, it's already shot. If you hit it closer, well, you hit it closer, but...
It's in the area, pretty handy correction here.
Yeah, good bowl. Yeah, little tickle on it. Ryan out well again. That's dropping down.
Just going to run out of a bit
it's
of
going to
pace.
run out of puff compared to the first one. I think Alex's pre-shot routine includes running 25 metres. He does it every time.
Only on his first bowl, though.
Only on his first bowl, yeah. He's got 2 different pre-shot routines. He's come up just a little bit short on that one. Not happy with that. Isaac staying on this... well, I was tempted to say wider hand, but I'm not sure. They both turn on the draw. They're both turning pretty well.
Just looking at his again, a little
Yeah,
short.
he's short. Yep.
The wind's just dropped.
It has.
Unusual.
It
so,
has. Yep.
Yeah.
I won't say it's got warm enough to take the jacket off, but so we've gone from the first night, no jackets at all, to the second night when I was playing, but I think it was no jackets at all. To
Somerton it was jackets.
Somerton was jackets. So okay,
Yeah.
it's different perspective when you're playing, I guess. Then last week, we're halfway through the game, we're under the car to get the jacket. Tonight, got it on before the game starts. All right, so Alex just didn't play the grass or the weight to get the result that he was after. Isaac, this has got a bit more on this one than the first one.
Just needs to reach those. May have played it a little wide.
Yeah, he's probably looking to tip the bowl of Ryan's a little bit closer. Alright, so we've got Josh not 100% sure what he's... Is it just a dead draw on the forehand? Is that what he's going for? Or is he looking for that Ryan's bowl on the back? He's looking for Ryan's bowl on the back. Just turned a little bit more on him. He got a bowl, but it wasn't the one he was after.
Really, they've got nothing
No, I think
in the head at all.
No, I think Ben's just got to put another one in there and make it just a little bit harder for Josh. This is pretty good weight. Oh, he would have liked to have made contact there.
Yeah.
Good bowl there. It's a bit of a nothing bowl, really. In the end, I think he needed to get contact on that shot. Now Josh, not going with weight twice.
Needs to put a bowl in the head. Haven't got anything within 3 or 4 feet.
And he's short, so
drive and draw.
So what is it? It's at least 2 and possibly 3. I don't know if this one out here, Scotty's, is in. We'll soon work it. We'll soon work it out.
Yeah, I think there's definitely 3 from my angle. I think this one's just about to join the count.
Yeah, well, that's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. So he's definitely in. So the 2. Conceded the 3rd, and they're going to put a tape on for number 4.
Probably the lessest end we've seen all night.
Yeah, it was. There was a cluster of short bowls. Well, there was a couple of short bowls, and then people kept running into them. So you finished up with a cluster of them. I think they're just establishing which is Westlake's closest bowl, and then they're going out to the others.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, no, it looks like 4 from here. Yep. Might even look for 5. No, they won't get 5, I don't think. Yeah.
So, first boundary of the night, 4 to Grange. So that will make it 5-8 on 8 in the top matchup. 5-8 on 8. And notwithstanding, I walked down there and said to Benny, "Can you just keep the scores updated, thanks, pal?" Scotty Wilson. They're playing the longer end this time.
Yeah, no, definite.
Just a little bit more than 3/4 against the breeze, so that's designed just to test them out a little bit. And I think Scott, by his own admission, has failed the first test.
Yeah, it's definitely a tactic. Yep. Westlake's definitely playing on the shorter end, and Grange playing the 3/4 length end.
Yeah, good start. 2.5 feet past. Scott looking to do better with his second one.
Good evening to Brent, commenting nothing more predictable than a windy day at Westlakes. Yeah, I can say that. The only thing probably more predictable is a windy day at Lockleys. But between those 2 clubs, a couple of wind farms could be generated.
Marion are up there as well.
That's true.
In Div 1.
Yeah, got Marion tomorrow, so hopefully might be blowing from a different direction tomorrow too, only being 23.
You're back to the southwesterly. wind and traffic noise at Marion.
Might have the boss out with me tomorrow. She's finally starting to get over the shingles.
Okay.
So
that's good to hear that she's on the road to recovery.
So no doubt watching with a couple of glasses of wine.
Phil Bonzel. Has he got round that Marion Brendan's bowl? Yep, and he's gone behind. So they're looking at, well, Ryan's on the forehand, looking at coming around the two bowls of, oh no, he went backhand. So they're looking to come in between the bowls of Scott and Brendan on that backhand line. And he's a little bit tight. Weight's pretty good, just a little bit tight. Oh, he's come up. That's nearly shot. Philip. Is he coming through on? Yeah, oh, nice shot.
That's a great correction from his first.
It is. That's the line you've got to come through. I wouldn't be surprised if Ben calls Isaac to just play through. A little bit tight. Well, he's tipped Ryan's up a little bit closer. I reckon it's only 1 to Westlakes now. Alex going for, oh, he's run a bit faster this time. Okay, he's, I guess, just trying to just draw around. Sit inside Ryan's for a second. He's thrown it out nicely. Yeah, a bit weighty. I'm surprised he's not being called to play forehand straight down the line, but the shot is to come through that gap. Well, that's opened it up a bit for Ben. Gives him more access to the shot bowl or the kitty on the backhand. Alex is trying to add here, I would think. Looks a bit tight for draw line, unless he's got extra on it. Yeah, just cut across. Well, I think Ben and Isaac are standing mid-pitch, and I'm thinking they're seriously discussing just running that shot bowl out. So it's 10-5 on the bottom rink. Gregory against Shepley. Yep, Ben's going hard. And he got it. Oh, and he hit the kitty, ricocheted onto a bowl, slid back the other side. Has it stayed in?
It has stayed in.
It has stayed in. Pretty close to the boundary. Yeah.
One light.
One light, but there's not a bowl within, what, 3 metres? So it's a skip's end. Josh has got 2 bowls, Ben's got 1. It's just a draw contest between the two boys. And he's probably got the shot, but he's left a lot of room. That was one where you go, okay, whatever happens, I don't want my first one finishing out of bounds.
No, that's right. Incorrect on the first one. He's got the advantage.
Yep. Ben's thrown that out very wide. pretty good weight. Is he coming back in town?
I think so.
No, he didn't. No, that's the thing when you've only got the one. Well, you got the two. Well, there's two ways you go about it. You take the risk with the first one. You go if it doesn't finish in. But I think he wanted to secure a shot with his first one, and then correct with his second one. Has he got the weight this time?
Yeah. No, two great bowls. Very nicely done.
Yeah. Well. Oh, they've taken three away. So Benny was at least one down after the after the drive. So that was a cardinal sin to stay out of bounds. But all you need is a gust here, and it doesn't turn.
Before they just picked up, they might be dropping.
Yep. So
took Alex as cool as he sort of had his one level, and I took it as one down. So
yeah. But in fact, they were holding two.
Yeah.
So Alex just earned his position for the night, getting that fourth one in.
Longer this time?
Yeah, not by much. That's not absolute minimum, but it's okay. It's 3 metres beyond minimum, but they're down breeze, so they're playing probably the same weight that they were playing into the breeze when they went short 3 ends ago. Yeah, a couple of. And we've just been joined by Dean Broadbridge from Lockleys, who's been kind enough to supply us with some refreshments. So thanks, Dean. Good on you.
Thank you, Dean.
Just noting a few other people. Corey Hicks is down here having a look, and Jack Hately's next to him, who was over here for Country Round Robin. I think there's a few other people from other clubs that have snuck down for a little look. And most people are rugged up appropriately.
I was contemplating the beanie.
Yep. So Jimmy Gregory leading Scott Shepley 10-5 after 8. Isaac Trenorden 9-6 over Mark Evans after 7. Mark Hayne 6-4 over Wayne Rudiger after 8. That's a fairly tight game. And 9-8 on the highlight TV ring. So Westlake's 11 shots in front, but it's still early days. 32 ends in. What's that? 40% of the game, less than that.
Yeah.
32 over 84. Do my maths.
Very nice bowl from Phillip.
Very nice.
I'm just playing underneath that front white and blue bowl.
Yep. Oh, you missed everything. No, I like Phil's game so far tonight. I think he's been around the mark. Apart from that one exception when we gave him a wrap and he came up short. And another nice shot.
Yeah.
Alright, so Ryan's now been caught. Okay, it's backhand now. Just around that bowl of Scott's.
Welcome to those who are watching on Facebook. Matthew Hole, Mitch Walker, Scotty Tolburn.
Matty Hull, where are you? You should be playing.
And we've got our friend from Wales watching again.
Mike Wright's good on you, Mike. Mike, he's either got the monitor up at work or he works nights and he's just woken up and jumped into another game of bowls. But welcome, Mike. You're our number one fan from the UK. I remember we did some live streaming at Lockleys about 3 years ago, and Mike Watts was he was the first one to put up a comment. So I hope you're enjoying your bowls, Mike, and if you play, I hope you're doing well. And if you visit Australia, we'd love to see you in Adelaide. Good bowl by Alex.
Adding to the count.
Yep. Well, you make contact, you change it up. Ryan's got a handy bowl in position should the kitty spill. It's only going to go in one direction. And has Isaac made contact? He has. Oh, and he got the edge onto the bowl and went behind the blue bowl of Phillips.
Second wood.
Bit tough for Ben to get at that, unless he takes the risk coming through the gate on the forehand.
Looks like they're pretty well protected. Those front bowls.
There's just a little bit of a gate on the forehand, but the risk is he'd turn Brendan's bowl up for another counter. And that gate's just been closed. Alright, so what does Benny do? Does he play with weight and just break open some bowls, or does he try and draw around the outside? Looks like he's tried to draw around the outside. This has got to be absolute precision to get a result here. No, it's died, and turn one of Isaac's up. I thought he might have played with a bit of weight there, David, and just split the pack of the short bowls to give him room to give him a line into the shot bowl. Because I'm not sure that there is a line into the shot bowl. In the meantime, Josh has bowled an absolute beauty. So there is a line in, but
yeah,
there is a line in, but you wouldn't get the shot.
On the perfect weight.
Yeah, but you wouldn't get the shot.
Now he's got an opportunity.
He's got to sit that bowl and flop. I don't see any 8-ball shots here. The front pack are probably a little bit too far away to.
Isaac's saying something about flat out.
Oh, I can't see flat out working.
Well, looks like he is.
No. There was a gap between the yellow and the other one. If he'd come through there with that sort of weight, but it had to be, like he only had 3 bowl widths to get through.
Yeah.
But if he was going to do that, I thought he might have done it with his first one, because the first one was just a draw.
Boys are going to have sore feet after this.
Yep, new pair of shoes required. I remember Happy Valley one day. When I first went to Lockleys, we played Happy Valley on a Wednesday. I drew Steve Packer, and we didn't win many ends. And every end they put Matt on the tee and bowled minimum length. And so when they won an end, you had to kick the bowls all the way back to the tee, and that went on all day.
But you would be up the other end, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I didn't kick any back, but you know what? You know me. I like a quick game's a good game. I don't like bowls being kicked back. And then in the end they go, oh no. I said, is that a team tactic or is it just Steve? And they go, oh, it's just Steve. And then the next time we went up there, I played a different skip and did the same thing. So I think it was a team tactic on that artificial at Happy Valley that they played very short, but always from the tee. Yeah, I was lucky. I was down the other end, not having to kick anything back. So Scott's played a pretty good shot. Brendan trying to correct after coming up short with his first one, and not bad, but not quite what he was after.
Yeah, that breeze just bringing up again.
Yeah.
And he had 5 minutes, no breeze.
Scott Wilton.
Just trying to improve on his first.
And he has improved on his first because he's knocked his first one closer.
Yeah.
Alright, so 6-5 on the Mark Haynes Wayne Rudiger rink. 9-6 and 13-5 now to Jimmy Gregory, so he's broken it open a little bit. $15-shot lead to West Lakes after 35 ends. Okay, Ryan Hemingway being asked to play forehand just around those front bowls.
She has done.
Pretty good weight if he's got around them.
Yeah.
Well, not quite reaching, but it's in the count. So it looks like Grange 3 to Grange at the minute. Philip Bonzel being asked to just get around his last one.
Looking for that extra 4 feet.
It's a pretty good correction.
Yeah, he's done very well. The drops.
And that's close. Yeah, that's close to shot. I just sense that the green's just slowed a fraction there compared to. Like we're in the 10th end of the game.
Yeah,
compared to the first end.
Bit of shadow across the green.
Yes.
Gets around his own.
Now I reckon that would have been on or just past the kitty at the start of the game. So I reckon the green slowed the distance between those two bowls of Ryan's and the bowl of Phillip that came down last. Alex threw it out wide, coming back nicely. Oh, good shot.
Yeah, might have slowed down just a second, maybe a little bit more. Just the shadow coming across the green.
Yep. And as we've seen in previous games, the side that adapts the quickest to that it was certainly noticeable the night Adelaide played Holdfast, that the front end of Holdfast jumped on it a bit quicker. And I think that's been the pattern.
Yeah, it definitely adds a variance on the Friday night compared to the Saturday. You don't see, unless there's other weather conditions such as rain or something like that, you don't see the variance jump in like you do on a Friday night.
Well, sometimes it gets a little bit quicker as the game goes on. The wind dries the greens out, but it's only marginal. It's not as noticeable, you know, whereas you have a 3 or 4 second difference between the start of the game and the end of the game.
Yep.
Oh, what did Isaac do? Probably, in the end, no harm done, other than maybe block a path. So Josh played an absolute pearler. Is Benny going to go draw or is he going to go heavy? He's going heavy. Not full blown heavy. Alex saying to Josh, just do it again. Jimmy Gregory 15-5 against Scott Shepley after 10 ends. Josh going, he's a bit heavier this time. Yeah. Two very nice shots. Alright, well there is a little bit of a gap through there. And I'm thinking that probably it's the only shot to play, David, is the little gap on the backhand. Just got to keep it tight.
Yep.
Ben's been guilty of, on a few of his running shots, throwing it out wide and it just hasn't turned. This time he's straight down the line and he's got it and he's killed the end. And Josh almost did an ankle by jumping onto the kitty as it was sliding across the other rink. Good hit. All right, so we've got a 15-shot difference in the game. 39-24, 35 ends played. My fear, David, is it's not going to get any warmer tonight.
No, these couple of drinks in front of us might do us wonders.
Well, it might, but the breeze is whipping through on your backs, and that big coat I had on last week is still in my car. I might be resorting to that in a little bit.
For this breeze to a possible family member stuck on a boat on Indian Ocean at the moment.
Is that
trying
right?
to dodge one fairly largeable cyclone over in WA. So
okay.
hope you...
Well, all the best to everybody who's caught up in that. Now, West Lakes continuing with this tactic of the shorts.
It's working for them, except for the one end.
Yeah, there was one end where they missed, but alright, so Isaac Trenorden leads 12-7 over Mark Evans after 9 ends. Just update the ends on the third game. It's 9 ends. 12-7 after 9. Yep.
Fairly handy bowl coming in here.
Good bowl by Scott Wilton. Alright, Philip Bonzel.
Looking a little quick.
Yeah. Ryan Hemingway. On the forehand, is he going to get around that blue one? Yes, he is.
Weight's pretty good as well.
Okay, so that's 2 shots to Grange. Phillip. All right. Roger Ward's made a comment. Congratulations to Michael Leet, playing his first Premier League game for West Lakes tonight. There was a little bit of a round of applause in the huddle before the game, and we weren't sure what that was all about. So thanks, Roger, for pointing that one out to us.
His Rink's doing very well at the moment too.
And Shane Ettridge says it's been a while since you've kicked the ball, Ash. Well, I don't know. I do play in singles sometimes where the opposition want to take the mat back, and I do help out occasionally. But it's been a while since I did it in a Pennant game. I agree with that.
Alex bowled another great delivery.
Yeah, very nice bowl by Alex.
Yep.
His good ones have been very good tonight.
Yep, they have. Starting to get himself into the game.
Yep. Isaac, what's he going to do with this one? Suddenly the screen's got a lot more clearer. The sun's gone down.
The sun's making it a bit easier to commentate, that's for sure. In between no screen and flags, it's made it interesting.
All right, so Alex, I'm not sure whether he was asked to come around the back there. He just overplayed it perhaps. Now Isaac, what's he done? Isaac Jesser.
Looking at better weight, this one from Isaac.
Yeah, not quite going to get there. All right, well, this is interesting because Westlake's a holding shot, but Grange have got at least 2 seconds, possibly 3. So they're talking about what they're doing.
Yeah, looks like Alex and Josh have agreed to come in on the backhand.
Well, I think I'm not sure there was agreement there. Josh, this is what I'm doing, and Alex, yeah, okay. I think Alex was worried about what would happen if he played forehand, and Josh said, "Don't worry about it. I'm coming back in."
All right.
And is he around that bowl of?
He's not too far away. He's bowled a very nice bowl.
Nice. He's played 2 or 3 really good shots in the last couple of ends. Yeah. Is Ben following that down,
Yep.
or is he coming inside Scott's bowl? Trying to come inside Scott's bowl, pick the kitty up. Oh, he's gone through the hole.
Great effort.
Wow.
Handy home for his last bowl.
Yeah, look, there's a couple options there. He comes in, if he gets inside Scott's bowl, he can sit the blue, sit the dark blue, he can sit the light blue, he could move the jack. Josh is just trying to make that a harder shot. And he's made that a harder shot. Slightly harder. That's part of the skip's role, I think. Don't let the opposition skip have 2 shots at the same thing.
Played this very well again.
And
he's found the same hole. Unlucky, 2 great bowls. Just
2 good bowls, no result.
Yep.
So 2 shots to West Lakes. So Josh Choppin going out to a lead of 13-8 after 11 ends. And now they're kicking the bowls all the way back to the tee. And Alex pretended to kick a few bowls back and then went for the jog there.
He gets out of that. And
no, in fairness to him, he did kick a number of them back, but they got within about 3 metres of the tee and go, that's enough for me, I'm going up the other end.
There's a couple of threes around the trap a bit like that. Start making a move early when the bowls need to keep back. Not mentioning any names.
No, in fairness to Alex, he did kick a lot of them back, but then all of a sudden he goes, oh, hang on a minute, I might jump up the other end. Brendan's come up about, 4 feet short with that one. Again, they've gone short. Matt, what is it? Back of the mat on the tee or half again? half, and the kiddie's about no more than 2 feet from the line. Good bowl by Scott.
Okay, it's opportunity for
Good
Grange.
start. Mark Haynes 7-6 over Wayne Rudiger on 11 ends. Okay, so Brendan played a nice little shot, probably just a little bit overweight, got a touch on it, but unfortunately all he did was knock it a little bit closer to Scott's bowl. Scott with an opportunity. Oh, he's not taken that opportunity. Don't know what happened with that one. Phil Bonzel.
A little bit on
Just
this.
overplayed that a little bit. Yeah. Well, maybe not. Just threw it out a bit too wide and it hung. Came back to the line eventually. But if you're going to play with that weight to disturb, you've got to go just slightly narrower. Now Ryan Hemingway. Pretty good weighted bowl here. Or maybe not. That looked good as it went past us, and then the brakes hit it.
Yeah, just that being so much out in the open.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the wind has suddenly whipped. Good shot.
Was having a bit of a laugh. Possibly over that one being a little short, maybe blocking the hand.
Well, this one ain't short. He was unlucky there. That second wick. Oh dear. There was a week last Saturday against Ascot. Things got a little bit heated in my rink between a few of the Ascot boys and a couple of my boys. Peter Gagler was watching. He said, "I would have reported the lot of you."
Oh dear.
He said to me afterwards. No, it was all good natured. Hey, whatever said during a game, if you can sit down and have a beer afterwards and enjoy what's happened.
No padding required this time.
No. Isaac, what's he done?
Struggling a bit though, Isaac. Alex not holding back on this one. He's taking it clear. Oh, a bit unlucky.
Over the boundary line.
Yeah, a bit unlucky.
Well, I guess with the jack so far up, yeah, the angles are such that it's more likely to go out of bounds than go back into the ditch compared to further up the green.
Yeah.
You got less angle to play with. So, but it was a beautiful hit, nice shot, and
got the bowl on the way through the jack, and that was it.
Yeah. And Alex is kicking all the bowls back. I'm being fair to the fella. Yeah.
Now he goes for a run.
Now he goes for his jog. Yep. All right, so Jimmy Gregory 17-5 after 11. That's a Well, right at this minute, that's a match-winning performance if that were to continue. Westlake's in front on all 4 rinks.
Michael Leet enjoying his debut, leading for Jimmy Gregory.
No, I think, to be honest, I think Jimmy Gregory would be a good guy to play for.
Oh yes, totally agree. He's a pretty handy greenkeeper as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, and greenkeeper extraordinaire. You can never. I'm not close enough to the scene to know the commitment, desire, or whatever, but it surprises me that Jimmy hasn't played more state games, because on bowls ability, it'd be in my 12 every day of the week, to be honest. Mark Haynes played a nice shot. Everyone's gone up. In the meantime, Scott Wilton, couple down, and he's gone across the head again, I think, with that one. Yeah.
Westlake's just gone up a gear.
Well, they've just gone up a gear, and Grange have just dropped off a little bit. Scott's just dropped off a little bit in performance the last few ends, and Isaac has a little bit as well. But this breeze is tricky. It's almost like it's moved around a little bit. It's southeasterly nearly. These flags that are stuck in front of us are almost pointing towards us rather than away from us.
Yeah. Straight down the line almost.
Yep. It changes it. Phil, good way to bowl again. So Westlake's holding 3 shots. And Ryan Hemingway's come up a little bit shy as well. So pressure mounting here. But I mean, it only takes one good bowl to change it completely. But suddenly Ryan's standing on the mat with his second bowl, and he's 4 down. You only have to beat your last one by a metre, but
tendency is to play a little stronger than
that's right. And you go through it, you don't hit something, you go through a hole, and then it just adds pressure for the next fella. Well, he's sat one, so that's at least second wood.
Yeah. Gave his bowl an opportunity though.
Now Alex with his pre-shot routine, 25-metre jog. He's very quick once he picks up his bowl. Obviously his heart rate doesn't go up he's not running fast enough to get his heart rate up any higher. Played it nicely. Is he here? No.
Still.
No, I don't think that one's in. I think the one that he got close to is shot, and Ryan is second wood, and Isaac just needs to find his line and his length, and he'll be in there.
Pretty close here.
Yeah,
just a bit unlucky.
Yep. You're at the mercy of this breeze to some extent. Alex, he's chasing his bowl down, so he was keen on it, and then suddenly he stopped. No, it's a good shot. It's a good shot. And he's left a little... It was a very good shot, but he's left the little hole. If they have a run at it, he could go through the gap. I don't know if Isaac's been asked to have a little niggle at this, or...
Pretty handy bowl here.
Oh, very nice. And gone through the hole.
Oh, Oh, it's not bowling with a lot of luck at the moment at Isaac.
No, well, that's crazy because Alex's bowl was really good and he could have been sitting right on it, but no, he just got the little slice, left the little hole, and that's bowls, isn't it? State events resume this weekend, state pairs. That was deferred from whatever date it was that got heated out. Can't remember what the date was now, but it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. Sectionals. You playing in it, David? Not this year? I'm playing with Stephen Jones from Lockleys. We've been drawn down to play at Brighton. So
enjoy the greens down there.
Yeah, the greens are always good at Brighton. Sometimes the wind gets, now what's Josh done? He's gone through a hole, he's got the wick, he's played under the jack. Lovely weighted bowl and got probably a better result than he might have otherwise got. But so they're, 3 down now with that shot? There's a bowl sitting on the other side of the green and white one. From where we sit, I reckon they could be 3 down. And Benny played for the same piece of luck that Josh got. But
yeah, no, definitely 3 from my angle.
Yeah.
Got Isaac's bowl, 4th wood.
Yeah, we haven't played at Brighton in Pennant for probably 3 or 4 years since we were in Div 1. I think the last season we were in Div 1. Brighton were also in Div 1. We played them, so that would probably be I think I played Brett Napper the last time I played at Brighton in a Pennant game, who's now at Port Noarlunga. But I always enjoy the greens down there.
Yeah. Like a similar type luck here again.
Oh, he's got a similar tickle. All right, well, that's 4. That's 4. So what does he do? What does Ben do here? So.
It's definitely open for him to play.
Can he draw and beat 3? I think he's got to go with weight and just hit it.
I think that's what he's doing. Keep it a little bit tighter than what he has been, which he has.
Yeah, he got 2 out. Well, you look at it and go, okay, well before the bowler was going to go 4 on the card, now there's 2. So good result. Good result from Ben. Well, semi-good result from Ben.
Like starting to kick clear now. 26 shots up.
Yep.
All over halfway.
All right, 17-6, the bottom rink. Jimmy against Scott. 9-6 to Mark Haynes against Wayne Rudiger. That's correct. 13-8, 14-8 now. No. Josh should be 15-8 up. He got 2 then, so he'd be 15-8 after 12. And Isaac Trenorden 14-7 after 11 ends. So Westlake's doing the job at the moment, up in all 4 rinks. And to be honest, the finals aspirations for these 2 sides, you'd probably want to get 14 or 16 points from a game. So Grange have got a little bit of work to do. Scotty's just dropped off the boil a little bit in the last 3 or 4 ends. It's just got to regroup. You play away from home and suddenly you can't find it and you don't know the greens well enough to trust it. And a great shot. And then your opponent does that.
And and the wind does get to you.
Yeah, it does.
Not used to it.
Well, this place is unusual because, to be honest, I still haven't worked out exactly which direction.
Well,
it's you're playing north-south to some degree, but I don't think it's exactly north-south. And the breeze seems to come straight down the ground, whereas in most places it comes from the southwest and you're sort of across the green.
Yeah.
And as we said at the start of the telecast, you can stand on the mat and put one bowl down and it's wide hand, and then you stand on the next and it's narrow hand, and the breeze has only changed about 5 degrees.
Yep.
It's a very, very tricky place to play, particularly when you're bowling in the direction they're bowling now. Alright, so Philip Bonzell played another good one. Ryan Hemingway. Look, good weight, but it's just that line, you know. So
the pressure's on straight away because you're a couple down when you step on the mat.
Yep, so holding 3, and you go, okay, well just pretend they're not there and draw to the kitty and see what happens. You go, okay, well I want to set a bowl, so you give it a bit more weight, and then the breeze doesn't turn it in and you miss, and just like this.
Very similar to his first, I think.
Yep. Right, so now you got 3 bowls in relatively good catching positions, but you're 3 down, and your number 3 gets on the mat and goes, well, then you're caught in 2 decision, mate. You're trying to draw to cut it down, or are you trying to push the kitty back to your bowls? And you get caught in that half in, half out sort of situation where you just don't know. You're in two minds up to the point where you let it go.
And then Alex
and now he's put one right in the line.
Yeah, 6 foot short. Bad bowl, but it's going to be useful in the long run.
It's a bad bowl, but it's a good bowl. When you're holding and you put blockers in, like the early blockers under it, people have heard me say that before, jokingly, but and Isaac didn't quite get there. So they're probably 3 down. Now Alex just trying to put another one in there and add to the pressure. If he misses, yeah.
I'll get the flick and
Got the little flick. Thought the flick was good enough. Oh, what do you do here? I think you got to change hands. So I think you got to go forehand. Yeah, I agree. You got to go forehand. And Isaac's a little bit unsure about what weight is required. I mean, I think if you drove and you hit those 2 front ones, one of them would go flying through the kitty. But when you're 4 down, I think you just got to try and cut the damage down.
it's close. It's in the area.
Oh, and it's hooked around. Okay, you got a piece of it. Got a piece. He might have cut 2 out. He may have cut the 2 bowls out that are lying alongside each other. Oh, Josh has got a free hit here. I think he just draws on the forehand. If he hits the 2 front ones, one of them rolls closer. If he misses, well, he draws himself. Oh, don't know if he's beaten that green and white one out there. Do you think there was half a chance he was trying to roll that one out just to bring the others in?
Oh,
I don't know. What's Benny done here? This is a good track.
Tight, but yeah.
Ooh, he's just rolled through, so yeah. So they're looking at that green and white one, going if that goes out, it brings in Josh's first one, and it also brings out the 2 that are in front that are touching each other. So
Be a bit more aggressive this
he's
time.
more aggressive, but he's narrow, and he's looking to get that green and white bowl. And he's got the wrong one. No, he's just too narrow. All right, so Ben, like anything that cuts the number down. Well, he's going aggressive. I know.
Surprising.
Oh, that's cut. Wow, the breeze whacked him then, and he's he got lucky. He got semi-lucky.
Probably due for a little bit of luck.
As he let it go, we just felt a big gust, and the breeze just whacked it, and it went flying across. But yeah, he got a little bit fortunate because he could easily have turned another one up there. All right, so Josh goes to a 16-8 lead. Jimmy Gregory 17-7 over Scott Shepley after 13. And what's happened? Mark Haynes 10-6 against Wayne Rudiger. Yep. And the other one, well, every time we look over at that board, there are heads in the way. Luke West has stood all night in a position where we can't see the scoreboard.
I reckon it might be 14-7.
You think it's 14-7?
Yeah.
Right, nothing's changed?
No.
Okay. So Westlake's continuing. Matt back at the tee. Kitty's probably 3 metres from the minimum. 2.5 from minimum. And they've said good starter. He's on the line. A metre, 4 feet past.
It's working for him.
It is working for them.
Bad starter here.
Yeah, that's probably Scott's best bowl for about 4 ends, I think.
Not a bad correction here from Pennant.
Very good bowl by Brendan.
He has corrected very well tonight.
Yep. Scott, I don't know, is this slightly narrow? It is.
He's got 2 in the head,
good
though.
weight, good weight. 2 in the head. Just ducked on him a little bit.
Philip Bonzel in the area again.
See Sam Denton in the crowd, his greenkeeper here, so he's done a good job with this one tonight. His greens was a nice pace early.
It was.
And if it slows down at night time, it's got nothing to do with the greenkeeping. Ryan.
Bad line here from Ryan.
Good bowl here. Sits the blue. It just went through the hole, but it may be the shot. We're looking at both the red and the blue of Phil's, and to the naked eye from where we're sitting, I think Ryan just got the shot with that last one.
It's in the area again.
That's just going to dive on him. Might get a touch. He got a touch, but it didn't change anything. Yep, and the call is forehand, and the trail is worth 3. Throwing it out wide.
It's got a turn. All on his weight now.
Oh, he's got the shot.
Great try.
Well, yeah, so now I think they're both trying to hit the red bowl, but Alex is probably looking to hit it a little bit harder than than Isaac's looking to hit it. They've got the backwood, about Brendan's first bowl, which was about 5 feet past. So if Alex can hit the shot bowl onto the kitty and knock it back about 2 metres, then clearly they've got the shot. Good effort. Good effort. All right. Now, the shot that Isaac had before that was just to trail it back a couple of feet, but there's no percentage in that now. It's going to go to a West Lakes bowl.
Yeah, just a fraction wider.
Yeah, let's throw it a fraction wider.
Try and meet
Flop the blue one, flop in.
It's in a good area. Again, all on his weight. Might have snuck in.
Yeah, and I reckon he snuck in. Whoa, I think he snuck in for 2 there. And it might even be 3. That red bowl, not the one that's in front of the kiddie, the one that's on the side. That could well have been the shot before the last 2 came in. So Alex is out of the way, choppy. Yeah. Played the shot, hit the bowl, knocked the kiddie back. The benefit of having backwoods.
Now holding a couple.
Isaac's just got to play through that shot bowl, roll it out, move the kiddie. If he picks the kiddie up, he goes with it. Some great camera work going on. Has he got the weight? No, he hasn't got the weight. Didn't help that he ran into that bowl, but I'm not sure that he had the weight anyway. Alright, on the crossover, so it's 2 to West Lakes. This game's starting to get away from Ben Bowman a little bit.
Needs to get them that back somehow.
I think the best front end player of the 4 has been Phil Bonzell.
Yeah.
And Scott Wilton's just dropped off a little bit. So Brendan West has probably won the position over the last 6 ends. And with Philip bowling well, that's perhaps set it up. And Josh Choppin himself has played some nice shots in the last few
Here's
innings
another one, I think.
Well, it's enough to get in the count. I reckon they're holding 3.
Becomes a big nuisance bowl too.
Well, it's got to be a perfect draw by Ben. He's thrown this out nicely, but he's got to be perfect weight.
Should start turning late.
He's played this pretty well, actually. Oh, he's just... That's about the 5th one that's... If the kiddie was the size of a bowl, we would have hit, but he hasn't. Now Josh playing...
Can add to the counts.
Well, he's playing the shot to... well, this that's a very good shot in my opinion, because he's added to the count, but he's sort of left the hole there. Like if he was half the distance again, he'd have a bowl for Ben to sit on. But he hasn't really given Ben a bowl to sit on.
Space here, Ben. Just take
That's
kitty.
better. That's a nice shot. Very good bowl.
Nice one. I think we might be going long.
Yep. So it's on camera that Alex is kicking bowls back. That's good.
Oh, he's got a bit more time. It's,
Yeah,
he's
but
got
the job
30
hadn't
metres
been,
than 21.
the job hadn't been finished, and he's run to the bank, so he knows what's going on. He knows they're going along. Lovely shot by Ben. Probably one of the best bowls he's put down all night. Okay, so it is, I reckon that's 16-9 now, isn't it? Or did they put the score up? No, that might be right. I've lost track momentarily.
Didn't go quite as long as I thought they would.
Well, I don't know if that was a deliberate ploy not to go as long, or did Scott just not bowl the kitty long enough against the breeze? Unfortunately, Scott's just had, in the last, since the greens have slowed, he's just probably had a few too many bowls short and across the head. And then to make matters worse,
Your opponent does this.
your opponent, yeah.
A little strong, but
Yeah.
much
it
prefer
was.
to be there than with the first bowl. This is the first time they've played anything other than short for probably 7 or 8 ends. So See how he corrects.
And weight-wise, he hasn't, unfortunately. And Brendan didn't put the pressure on with the second one, so there's plenty of room there for the twos. Sorry?
It's a lot closer. Ready to go. Rink. I want to move over one.
Let's see how this goes. And Philip Bonzel, who in my opinion is having a very, very good night.
Yeah.
Ryan Hemingway. Just cutting across the head. Any other comments? Roger Wood. Yeah, Roger Wood said Jimmy Gregory had definitely been the stateside if he didn't work 80 hours a week. And that's right. Jimmy's got a great work ethic. I've seen him in play down at Lockleys. He's a fantastic guy.
And we've got Kyle Chappelle. I'll be back next week, guys. Shadow.
You should have been here tonight, Carl. I'm still dirty that you played against us in round one and then disappeared. He gave us an absolute hiding, and then he's not here next week. Yeah, I think you'd always be welcome in the Grange side, Carl. Good bowl here by Isaac.
How's life in Weeper? Especially this time of year.
Yep.
Always interesting. It's the 2-3 combination that's done the damage to me.
Well, I agree with that. I think Brendan West on points has probably won the position, especially from ends 7 through to 14. But you're right. I think Philip he's been closest to the best player on the rink, and Alex has complemented that very well. But a very nice shot by Isaac there.
Yeah.
Josh's comment was, don't do anything silly.
They've got a few shots to play with.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
good call.
Don't go stupid, but contact on the shot bowl is obviously what they're after.
It's in the area again.
Not quite here.
Just not quite got the weight.
I think it's only 1 to Grange at the moment.
Carl's just reported it's been raining for 2 weeks. Well, you had a break for a couple of days. I understand it's been raining since early December, Carl.
The greens have been running at 7 seconds.
They play night Weeper.
Yeah.
Or go cane toad hunting.
Yeah. Alright, so Benny's thrown it out wide and it's sort of held its line out there before it started to turn back. Bit of protection. He's just going backward in case Josh Josh wanted to play big, but the thing about it is Josh could just crack an egg, well, more than crack an egg, but he could play with the weight to move the kitty, 5 feet. It's going to go straight to his own bowl.
Doesn't need to play big, does he?
No, he doesn't need to play big.
It's pretty close here. Wow.
That was a pretty good effort. Although I think you probably needed another couple of metres on it to get the jack back to that other bowl. Well, I'm thinking just draw a second wood on the forehand. It's shaping up the backhand.
Yeah, try and meet those back bowls on the backhand.
Was he looking for Phillips? Roll Phillips out. He would have sat for 3.
Yeah. Drop the 1, take your punishment if you. This one. Yeah, he's played it like it too. Yeah.
All right, so. Do we want to move to the Mark Haynes-Wayne Rudiger match? It's 10-8 after 14, 11-8 after 15. What's your call?
Yeah, I'll give this one another end, see what happens.
Give this one more end. If Grange win this one, we might stick with it. If not, we might jump over to Mark Haynes and Wayne Rudiger and finish up with the last 5-6 ends of their match. Because right at this moment, that's the only rink where Grange are likely to get some points.
Yeah.
The way it's played out at the moment. Jimmy Gregory is now 18-8 against Scott Shepley. And, yeah. All right, so Scotty Wilton.
Big gust of wind here.
He had a reasonable first set. He's had a pretty average second set. Let's see what he can do in the third, and he started off pretty well.
Yeah.
Overplayed that one. Not sure where that bowl came from. That's probably the worst one he's put down for about, well, probably close to all night.
The extra length.
The extra length.
With the wind.
Yeah. Scott.
Well, here again.
He is, and that's, that's a good set. Ooh. I think he would have preferred to have flopped before it got to the kitty and sat in front rather than there. But anyway, it's longer. It's probably a little bit harder to hit. What's Brendan done here? Good weight correction. Very good weight correction by Brendan. Yeah. People, I think, heard that call. Just beat that one. Or was that lightning behind us? I don't know. I heard some noise.
Yeah, well, it sounded like thunder, but you can't see any clouds producing it, so a little unsure.
Whatever's happening is coming from behind us, but I just thought I heard a lightning clap. Maybe in the distance, I don't know. There are some clouds, but it's not. You wouldn't think it was threatening, but that was strange. That was a definite noise behind us. Anyway, Philip Bonzel.
Just starting here.
He's played that well, but wow, there's still 3 down. Ben's just asking Ryan to
be a little conservative.
Repeat.
playing the backhand, beating the blue, I think was the call.
Okay. I would have just come down on the forehand, I reckon. But
Well,
he's played this well.
he's drawn another shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very handy.
Yeah, as you can see, the windsock. So that's what they're dealing with, going one way or the other, because that is almost going straight down the rink. I think it might just be wind coming through the headset more than anything, but very good shot by Philip. He is having a very, very good game. What's Isaac doing? There's Alex, and he's jogged back to the mat.
Like you say, he doesn't spend long on the mat, so he knows he...
Well, I guess he's been down at the head. He's got an idea exactly what shot's required. Just get on the mat and play it. And he's getting a little rub. And yeah, okay, so that could have been better, could have been worse. And for the viewers at home, that wind that was just shown is decidedly chilly. You wouldn't believe 2 days ago it was 43 degrees in Adelaide.
Oh, I would. I've been here too long.
2 days ago it was 43 degrees in Adelaide. I came out of... I was running the poker game at Glenelg Footy Club Wednesday night, and I walked out to my car about 10 o'clock to grab something, and it was still 36 degrees, and it was as hot as hot. And 2 days later, and we've got the jackets on, and it's cold.
Well, I did bring 2 jackets tonight. The second jacket looks like it's coming on, and that's the winter jacket.
Yeah, well, I've got the big one I wear down to the when I go fishing at Cape Jervis. I wear it.
It is Adelaide.
Yeah, of course it is. And it's February.
Yeah.
And climate change.
No comment.
No comment. That's right. Well, it has changed significantly in the last 2 days.
Yeah. Wind from the north, the wind from the south.
Correct. Anyway, back to the bowls. Grange holding a couple. Benny Bowman trying to add to it.
Great weight.
Good bowler, Josh.
Now it becomes jack high, so he...
Yeah, I think it's only 2. Gives Ben a little bit of another bowl to just roll in off, but he's thrown that out very wide. And a bit heavy. I don't know. I think it was only 2 before Josh's bowl. I think Phil's at the back beats the one at the front. Yeah, Josh back on the forehand. What's he playing here? I hadn't had a proper look at the head to see what shot he might have on the forehand. Is he trying to hit the shot bowl and knock the kitty back to out to his?
It was the shot he played the first bowl, so
Yeah.
it's not changed at
Yeah,
all.
okay.
And he's played a similar type bowl, so
Yeah.
you could see something maybe hitting the edge of the shot
Hit the
bowl.
edge of the shot bowl and move the kitty out to the side. I guess they had one out on the wing. So was that 2 to Grange? So that pulls it back to 16-12. I reckon we might stay with this one now. What do you think? 4 the difference here. It's 3 the difference next door. Mark Haynes leads 11-8 against Wayne Rudiger after how many is that? 15 or 16? 16.
I'll stay with that.
Yeah, yeah. So the second game's 11-8 on 16. And this one's 16-12 on 16. So we're going to... the feedback given to us was that people would prefer to watch one match through to conclusion, and we probably will do that now, given that the Grange boys have made a little bit of a comeback in the last 2 or 3 ends.
Reasonable start from Scott.
We'll probably finish with Isaac and Mark Evans, because according to the board they've only played 13.
Both leads looking for a little bit extra here. Plus a change of hands. Yeah, not bad. Just needs to run out a little bit more. Good effort. Great correction by Brendan. Getting shot. Phillip on the backhand in the area again. He's just bowled superbly tonight. High fives all around. This bowl. Maybe a little tight. Yeah, gets a bit fortunate. As it come more into the game as with the longer ends. Your second wood. Alex just looking for the gap. It's pretty close to it too.
Oh, he's played a very nice shot here. Yeah, maybe yeah, another foot and he would have been in. I don't think so.
Alex can.
Isaac Jesser.
Isaac can use his own bowl here. Maybe just a fraction wide.
Yeah. Didn't want to slide back. Alex looking to play a similar shot. Yeah, they're giving it a lot more now to get from one end to the other. He's chasing it down. It's going to turn in. No, it's going around.
Be a very handy home, no?
Yeah, good shot.
Means Ben can't play with a lot of weight. Kitty coming back is just Going to go to the two Westlake bowls. Just playing it a little bit off Isaac's bowl.
Yeah, turn Isaac's in or come in and flick off it and... Interesting line here. Yeah, good line for the... Oh, that...
Wow.
There was a little mark there and it was an obvious straightener. It was definitely going to hit Isaac's bowl. Scott, Josh just trying to make it a little bit tougher for Ben with his next one. Oh, that's hung out a little bit as well.
Yeah, noticeable change in the wind direction.
Yeah, Josh's has gone, what? Ben just trusting the line.
It's the same sort of area.
Oh, he's found a few holes tonight. He's found a few holes. All right, so Josh. Josh is preferring to go draw on the forehand to take any risk at all of turning Isaac's bowl in for shot.
There's a skip here. What are you trying to do? Just finish jack high? Just get
Well,
that weight momentum?
yeah, you get the weight perfect. You could get a second one.
Tell you what.
Oh, he's just going to run into that one. Well, he was looking at going, okay, well, I might run in, but they're ours. But obviously the problem is, what weight do you play?
Yeah.
Because if you play draw weight and you hit them, you get nothing like he did. You play heavier, you're less chance to hit them, and you go through.
Yep.
So I think he was going, okay, well, I'll just try and draw it, and if I run into mine, well, I'll run in. We've still got one. But he was taking the chance of turning Isaac's in for shot completely out of the equation. All right, so it's now 17-12 after 17 ends. 11-9 Haynes against Rudiger. Trenorden 17-8 over Evans. And it's 18-10 in the bottom rink. Gregory against Shepley after 16. So that was, what's that make it? 39-63. 24 shots with 22 ends left. So
Be a big comeback.
Be a very good comeback.
Pretty handy bowl here.
Yeah, good start by Scott. Now what's happened in the Rudiger Haynes rink? Was that killed or was there a score? Grange are putting down the mat, but they won the previous end, so I'm not sure whether that got killed. Meanwhile, it's 17. Mark Evans, Trenorden Evans is now 17-11 after 14. third one 17-11 after 14. Alright, so we've got Scott holding shot with his first one. The other three bowls have just come up a little bit short. Now we've got Philip, Bonzel, and he's just come up a little bit shy as well. So Ryan Hemingway. He's had a reasonable game, but he's been beaten by Philip in my opinion. But he's looks like a good way to bowl here. Oh, nice, slip past. Okay, Grange holding one.
It's in the area again, Philip.
He is. Oh, he's had a very good night.
BOG for mine.
Correct.
Is he taking the weight off? Unfortunately, yes.
Cricket. Is that men's or women's? Mike just showed me a score. Sri Lanka 281 and Australia 7 for 86. For those who didn't want to know the score, bad luck. I don't even know if it's a men's game or a ladies' game. That's how much interested I am these days. Fellas? Okay. I think 50 overs cricket. If I was king of the world, there wouldn't be any 50 over games. There'd be two 25 over games. Like instead of 2020, you play 2 innings of 2020, one in the day and one in the night, and then everyone's got the same. Like those 50 over games where one side bats in the daytime and one side bats in the night. That's ridiculous. It was so much in favour of the side batting in the daytime. So have two 20 over innings or two 25 over innings. And then if the bloke you went to watch bat gets out cheap in the first, you get to see them the second time.
Might get out cheap in the second innings too.
Yeah, we might, but you know, you're getting more value for money. And if you can't turn up until 6 o'clock, well, at least you get to see an innings each.
Yeah, give me test match cricket.
Test match. Oh, ditto.
Ditto.
I guess the problem is one side made 200 and one side made 50, and then the first side makes another 200. Makes it a bit tricky for the side batting last, but yeah. Anyway.
No.
Test cricket.
Allows momentum changes. And
yeah. Anyway, back to the bowls. Choppy. Bowling very well. And Ben Bowman under a bit of pressure, so what does he do? I mean, if he goes hard, no, he's destroying.
Just plays a little bit strong.
Gets a rub off that wide blue. He's played some good bowls and not got results tonight, but they've got how many have they got? 2? Isaac's behind his third wood, isn't it?
Maybe 3.
No.
He's just blocked that hand.
They've got, well, it's 1 and a measure, I think. I think the blue bowls, the dark blue's definitely shot, and it's a measure between green and white and the light blue bowl. Bear jack. So there's a hole down the line on the backhand. This is going to be good. Oh, the hole. Oh, okay.
Whoop.
Oh, well, yeah. What do you say? What do you say? Look, the hole was bigger than it looked from side on. Yeah, okay.
I suppose you've got to try things when you're down.
Well, you try things when you're down, and how many, the boys at Lockleys are sick of hearing me say, if you don't hit anything, you can't get lucky. So he hit something, and that's the result. But all it needed was for someone to say, "Good shot, Ben."
Yes. Then we might have had a Ascot Park Lockley's.
Yeah, that's
situation.
right. Correct. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. And then the wrong person got accused of saying something, and that person told somebody else that, I didn't say anything, sir.
Oh.
And then I suggested that perhaps they might be more concerned about how many balls they had in their head rather than what somebody on my team said. Anyway, it was all good. There's some boys from the country watching. I said, "Are you enjoying the show, fellas?" They go, "Oh, now the entertainment started."
Definitely, Scott, enjoying the longer lengths. A lot more consistent. Bit of noise from the next door rink.
Yeah, Mark Haynes played a very good shot. Don't know what it resulted in, but the cheers went up. So you can only imagine he was down before the shot and up after he played it. Two good bowls by Scott. Wow. Now this is an end. Brendan West playing a nice shot. Oh,
Normally corrects very well, and he's done it again.
yeah, he has. Good shot.
In the area.
Very nice shot.
Moves
Oh,
Kitty.
great shot.
That's his best tonight.
Alright, so that's 3 to Grange. Phil,
He's making it look easy.
Well, if he wasn't best on ground before that shot, he certainly is after.
He's making it look easy.
He's played a very good game. Okay, so they're persevering forehand. Getting Ryan to play
He's looking for
basically the
something
same shot that he played previously. Yep. Alright, well.
Andy home.
How many more bowls before Benny calls to smack that shot bowl out?
Depends what Philip does here. He's in the air again.
He is. Alright, I think Isaac's got to play it through that hole and take it out. No, he's calling him on the forehand to trail the kitty. Okay. He's not here.
No.
And worse still, he's blocked that drive up, which is the reason why I probably would have called it earlier, but there is definitely the shot through that gap, pick the kitty up, drag it back to the two bowls of Ryan's. No harm done.
Now he's doing it wider than
Yeah.
his own bowl.
Well, the problem is now is the idea with the previous shot was you had the target was wider because you had that bowl to come in off, but now that bowl's not there. The line in is much narrower.
Stays up here.
Oh, missed that.
Close.
Yeah, good shot. Okay. Well, he's punched the light blue one out, so now it's one amongst three.
Grange's got a few options.
Grange got a few options, but I don't know. You know what shot they're going to play next. Play that shot. Play the forehand and block that shot off. Thank you. Ah, very good spot. That's the I'll fix it up later. So Benny, what's he going to play? Because looking at it from there, he can go hard on the forehand and just make a mess of everything, or is he going to try and go through that hole and punch the blue one out?
I would have thought try and punch that blue one out either hand. See, there was the option of playing off the forehand.
There is an
playing
option
the
playing
green.
the forehand, but the thing is, if he hits Isaac's onto the kitty, takes the kitty back, Isaac's goes back too. So just going around the back, or is he just going to make it harder to hit?
Making it harder. Put another bowl in the head, or he's playing short.
Yep. Trying to reduce the likelihood of Ben hitting him.
I think he's going to change his hand here. Play the forehand. I thought he would have done the first time. It's close here. Oh, unlucky. Great try. Probably ends up with one. No. Westlake's still got the one.
That is a bowl not to do any damage. That was one to Grange. No, one to Westlake, sorry.
Yeah. 2 ends to go. 5 shots in it.
Yep.
Shots overall with 16.
I think Grange would be disappointed with their performance tonight across all the boards.
See this one being in. Oh,
What's going on here?
just over the.
Oh, they're going for the 21 metre measure.
Yeah, Matt's just over, and Kitty's just over, so From my angle, it's short, but let's see. Oh wow.
And you are correct. Thank you. I'll fix you up later. Was he saying that was 21?
Yeah.
What did he have his fingers on? 21 and a half. Meanwhile, Jimmy Gregory's out to 22-11 against Scott Shepley after 18 ends. Trenord's now 19-11 and Haynes 13-9 against Wayne Rudiger. Brendan West having a very good game tonight. And then Phil Bonzell's coming in over the top and absolutely killing it. Scott Wilton back to that minimum length down breeze. Here's the man in question. Yep.
Pretty handy bowl coming in here.
Yeah, very nice bowl by Ryan. Maybe a foot short, but definite shot at this stage. Phil Bonzell. No, not quite with that one.
Area again from Ryan.
Yeah,
Just a little short.
Just a little short that time. Did it with the first one. Alex Smith had a pretty good game. Good bowl. I think all four West Lakes players have won their positions. I think Ben's probably been a little bit unlucky with a few of his shots. Could have had better results, but if you're paying on results, then I think all four West Lakes players have had more effective results with their bowls than the Grange boys.
Snake's under his own bowl there. Oh, it's two. Alex just looking at playing across the head here. Pretty close to the mark. It's just turned a bit at the end. Very close. Bit more on Isaac's last bowl. Sneaks under his own.
Yeah, good shot there. Yeah.
Pretty good bowl there from Isaac.
Mm-hmm. They may be holding 2. I think the bowl of Ryan's, I think, beats the ones just slightly behind and beats the wing bowl. Alex getting down for a bird's eye view of this one.
It's very close.
Yep. All right, well, very, very nice shot. He may be a little bit unlucky there. I think the bowl to the right of Scott Wilton's is the shot. And that's the shot Isaac's saying, just come in there, roll that, put that one down, come inside it. On a good track. Oh, it might be a bit heavy. No, he doesn't want to lay the other one down. If he lays Phil Bonzell's bowl down, they'll probably give the shot away. All right, so Josh down 1. What's he doing?
Playing the forehand. Just under the blue bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Any movement of kitty is really good. But ideally just a draw.
Well, he drops 1 at this stage. No harm done. Goes to the last end, 4 up. Should be able to defend that.
It's very close.
The boys have forgotten there's a camera there.
And he's drawn the ultimate.
Great shot. Yep. He's
tidied
played
up.
some big bowls when he's needed to play big bowls tonight, Josh.
Yep.
He's had a good game. All right. So Ben trying to follow suit. It's a bit quick. And it is a bit quick. And 1 to West Lakes. Yeah, good shot by Josh. And Alex in his own style gives some positive comments. He's always positive, Alex.
Yeah, he is.
Last end, 6-shot lead. Have the death throws of this. Do we want to jump over to Rudiger and Mark Haynes?
Finish with the last end.
Yeah, we'll finish with the last one here. But do we want to jump 1 rink or we want to jump 2, given that the other one's going to be like, just jump 1 and see the end of that and then jump to the other one? Easy.
Good start here by Brendan. Touch on the way through.
Scotty Wilton. Jump effect through as well. Kane's got excited over there. Don't know exactly what happened, but yeah, good ball by Brendan. What's happened? Chris Flavel's fallen over on the green. No, he's struggling to get up. Yeah, it is, Josh. I was more concerned with what was happening with Chris over there. He slipped over and the boys were helping him up. Philip Bonzel just consolidate their position, and yeah,
Superb game from Philip.
had a good night. And Ryan, last bowl of the night, unless of course the end gets killed. Well, you'd think right at this moment it's going to be hard for Grange to pick up 6 on this end.
Yeah, they're scattered a little bit all over the...
Alex coming in, just left it a little bit shy.
Isaac's probably taken a little...
Oh, very nice shot by Isaac.
Yeah. Four down to 1 up. Great bowl.
Yep. Alex just has to add, what? 2 feet, 2.5 feet to his last bowl. Find Isaac's.
He's liking it. Move with the kitty. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that makes it interesting. Yeah. Well, that makes it harder to get out too. Oh, no, I suppose it's still on the side. Isaac's second bowl. Well, another one in there. Right, Josh. He's trying to roll Isaac out, and Ben will be trying to roll Alex out.
Not much in it.
No, not there. He can play this very positively. I don't think it goes terribly badly if he gets the kitty. I don't know what he does. If he's got one, he might as well take it, in my opinion. He's not
asked about killing
he's
it.
not going to get 6 out of it. Does he kill?
But
The
at
game
least
shot. They're
he's-
They're nearly 30 shots behind. If he has any aspirations to win the rink and kill it, I think he has to risk going 3 or 4 down. Yeah, he's going hard. Yeah, missed everything, and he's done that a few times tonight, unfortunately for him. So that's the end of that one. I'm guessing it's 1 to West Lakes, but Phil's going to put the scores up. I reckon that might be 20 to 13. Next one. 10. So it was 20 to 13. Top one. The top one was 20 to 13. On 21 ends. Yep. Okay, so we're going to jump across one rink to Mark Haynes, Wayne Rudiger, with the score 13-10. And we're going to watch the last 2 ends of that match, and assuming they don't kill a few, we think Isaac Trenorden and Mark Evans will still have a couple of ends left on their match. So we'll cover Mark Haynes Rudiger for 2 and Isaac and Mark Evans for 2. Jimmy Gregory up 26-11 now after 20 ends. So that's a good win for Jimmy Gregory's rink. So we'll just give you the players in the rink. This is Jack Trenorden playing 3 for Mark Haynes, and he's played a really nice shot there. So we've got Daryl Tozer on the mat. This is Westlake side. Daryl Tozer on the mat, Neville Rankin, Jack Trenorden, Mark Haynes. And for Grange, George Fife leading, Luke West playing 2, Wayne Fox 3 and Wayne Rudiger skip. And the score currently is 13-10 with the up and back. And Westlake's holding after that shot of Jack Trenorden's. Wayne Rudiger, what magic can he weave? Well, if this comes back like they have on the previous rink, it'd be a good shot. But I just caught the edge of that one. Not really sure whose bowls whose right at the moment. Mark Haynes now. It's just run into a little bit of traffic, but probably makes it harder for Wayne Rudiger to get in now. Is that a Grange bowl, the white one? So he could probably play through that one on the backhand. I think he almost has to play through that white bowl on the backhand.
Mm-hmm. He's out.
Oh, he's going
Might
to
get a... Yeah.
Oh, now Mark Haynes is faced with how do you get in there now? Jack's calling for a very aggressive and attacking shot. Come in hard, get a wick off, rub off one of those and fly over across and take Rudiger's out. the other option is to clear one down and go to the last end, 2 up with last bowl.
Yeah.
I don't know
This is that front bowl.
Yeah.
Oh. He liked it.
He liked, if it had just missed that front one, he would have been close. So that's 1 to Grange, I think. So we go to the last end of this match. It's been a tight game, 13-11 after 20 ends.
Not too many multiples in this game.
Alright, so 13-11, 1 end to play. Probably the only, unless Mark Evans has a couple of numbers, probably the only chance of Grange getting any points out of this match. For those who aren't local, these 4 rink matches, there's 16 points up for grabs. 8 points for the overall side win, which is the sum of the 4 rinks, and 2 points for every rink won. So right at this moment, if the score stayed the same, Westlakes walk away with 16 points tonight and Grange walk away with none. But we'll just see how that plays out. So Darryl Tozer leading for Wayne Rudiger, and that's a pretty handy start. When you need 3 on the last end, there's still 15 bowls to come, but that's. Oh, sorry, that was George Fife, I should say. Darryl Tozer for Westlakes. And that's a pretty handy reply. George, a little bit narrower than he was the first time around, but
He's off the green.
Yeah, had a little bit more weight on it, so held up. Pretty handy result, holding 2. Tozer, a little bit more on this one. Okay, so Grange holding 2. I can already see a Mark Haynes drive coming up here. So Luke West playing 2 to Wayne. Threw this out nicely on the backhand. He's getting a round of applause, and it's just dribbling inside, and that's the 3. Then we've got Neville Rankin. Pretty handy line here. And he's played that well. Shot bowl. Okay, so now Grange, I guess. You come forehand and roll that one out, or you come backhand and move the kitty. Luke, pretty handy line. Well, I'm not sure that he's here. He was here. Just dived late. I don't know. I think I'm playing forehand to roll that one out. I think that's an easier shot. Anyway, Neville, he's just dropped that one a little bit, but that just might be his style. Haven't seen much of him bowl. Yeah, he's there again.
2 handy bowls.
Yeah. Oh, well, at this stage of the game, very nice. So what do you do now to peel them out? I don't know.
Play the forehand.
I'm thinking play the forehand, split the kitty and the bowl, and the kitty goes slightly back the other way, and you've got your 3.
Wayne's There's the lefty.
Yeah.
Got a fair few lefties.
There's
at
been a few
Grange.
lefties in this match. Well,
Yeah.
Westlake's
Westlake's
had 2 and Grange have had 2.
Yeah.
Now is he here? Oh, that's just not what quite you want right at this minute. But all right, so Hainsey with his foot was just drawing a circle where he wants the bowl to finish. Jack Trenorden. Thrown it out nicely. He's got the weight. He's exactly where Mark was waving his leg in the air. Yeah, fair home here. You just got to come in, split those, move the kitty maybe 18 inches. It's not an easy shot, but at this stage of the game you need the 3. He's tighter. Has he got more on it?
The wind's helped.
And yeah, that's the shot. Good shot. So he's probably got 2. So the shot for Jack is very similar. Even if he sits on that white ball, crashes the white ball, he's only got 1. He's only be 1 down rather than 2.
Moves kitty back. He's up 3.
It depends. Yeah.
He's close.
Oh, through the hole. Well, that's a good spot there because now the two brown ones of Grange. Wayne's basically got to draw dead to move the kitty. 6. He can't move. He can't move at that 2 feet now. He can only move at 5-6 inches to get the 3rd. But he's good enough to do it.
Mm-hmm.
There's the weight there. Very close.
Wow.
Oh, great shot. Oh,
What
that's the
was that?
perfect shot. That's the perfect shot. I reckon he's got the 3. And that front bowl, the first one of Wayne Fox's, is now the perfect blocker. Mark Haynes coming up to have a look. If that front one wasn't there, it's $1 what shot he's playing.
Mm-hmm. I still think it is.
Yeah, but
Maybe $1.02.
well, the thing is, does he play it? And if he hits the front one, he's out the way. It gets it out the way. The only other option, he comes back in, looking to turn that white one over in amongst them. That's the only shot, and that might be the better shot. And even with playing with a little bit of not full-blooded drive, but playing like T-weight to hit that white one and just play it through the 3 bowls of the opposition. I can't tell which way he's going. Doesn't like it. Oh, no, he's going to run. He's not hard enough. No. I think he had to come backhand onto that white one. Play the white one onto the brown. We'll play the white one on the brown. If it turns more, he hits the other white one and knocks Wayne Rudiger's out of the head.
Yep.
But I think that's the shot. I think forehand. There's just less area that works for you.
Play the percentages.
Now, if you're holding 3, don't you just put one in the way? Not much point covering the back if you're only going to get one out of it. I would have thought you'd put one in front and try and reduce the likelihood of them getting it. I think he's got to play backhand through the green and white one, onto the brown.
Yep.
His bowl, if he hits the other side of it, his white, his goes into the other white. Wayne's goes out.
Makes no difference overall.
If he but if he misses altogether, he's just dropped 2 points. Well, Grange have picked up 2 points for their side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had to be the shot. And he got way out. Oh, I don't know what happened because somebody jumped in front of the camera. We've not been on them all night. All right, so it's
still 3, 2.
It's 2 and a good look. Two. So 13 all after 21 ends. Yep, 2. Yeah, it was a good shot by Mark. Don't know what would have happened if he'd played and hit it with the first one. What would have happened with the 2 bowls after that? But yeah, a nice shot to finish. So now we're gonna hop over to number 11 for the last end or two. Right, so it's Trenorden against Evans, 2013 on 18 ends. Not sure what's going on the 19th. The skips are on the mat. Isaac Trenorden with a bowl. Mark Evans has got another one to come. Oh, I thought he was going through all the traffic there. Could you tell which bowl was holding shot there, David, from the stickers?
Not from the stickers. Ooh.
Well, I think it just told us who was holding shot. Oh, and he's got it. Oh, that jack was very close to bouncing back out again. Get a replay of that kitty, I reckon. What happened there? Is that out of bounds?
No.
They just called it a quick one. Okay. I wouldn't have minded a replay of that because I reckon that jack almost bounced back out onto the green. Here it is. Just watch the jack. I reckon it's very close to. Yeah. It came back. It hit the grass, and then plopped back. All right. So the players on rink 12, we've got
Danny Boyle on the mat at the moment. Danny Boylan.
Danny Boylan from Grange.
Dwayne Stevenson, Cameron Dixon, Mark Evans. And for West Lakes, we've got Dan Matthews, Alistair Robinson, Chris Flavel, and Isaac Trenorden.
Yeah, nice shot by Dan. I shouldn't say. We'll call him Danny as distinct from Dan. There's a Danny and a Dan. So with Danny Boylan, we'll call him Danny just to avoid the confusion. All right, so now Dwayne Stevenson.
The area here from Dwayne. Start turning in nicely.
Yep. Alistair. Looks more distinguished at night with his glasses on. In it comes. Oh, he's just going to slide through the gap. So, guessing Grange holding 2 shots. Danny Borland's 2 bowls. Now we've got Dwayne again.
Yeah, doesn't need to change too much here in the area again.
Yeah, good grass. A little bit heavy again, I think. Oh no, it's just gone around that bowl and sat. And well, that could be 3. Well, this is interesting. Oh, probably a bit too heavy, but at this stage of the game, that would have been basically the match over, I think. Grange with an opportunity to find a number this time. So, Cameron Dixon. That seems to be the line.
Yeah. Starting to work its way back.
Okay.
Yeah, no one.
Going up Chris Flavel.
Tighter line.
Yep.
He's got a man of trouble.
Good shot by Chris. Cam. So asking him to come backhand and just roll Chris out. Didn't play the weight to roll it out, but he's played the weight to beat it. Very good shot. As the moon comes up.
Full moon?
Full moon almost. Very close to it. And Chris playing with a bit of weight, and that's interesting. Because the one that was harder to get to is been rolled out.
Any movement of that backwards?
Well, there's only one shot Mark's going to play, and that's with some degree of weight to punch that one out. Mark's a good guy to play for as well. I had the chance to play 2 for him in the Prestige Medley last year and enjoyed the experience. Hope I get the chance to do it again this year. Selectors, but he's the selector. So I hope he hears this later.
Yeah, one of the bowls, nice guys.
Yep. He's drawn it cold. Yep. Drawn it cold. Isaac. See, Isaac's he can't go too hard now because if he takes Chris's out, they're 5 down. So he'd just be drawing, I reckon.
Yeah, he just needs to play off the 2 bowls. Inward bound, use Chris's.
I'm interested to see a number of guys tonight wearing glasses and they don't wear glasses during the daytime. That depth perception at night and whatever. I don't think I've ever seen Isaac play with glasses on during a day game. He's played a beautiful bowl here.
I thought a gap was big enough.
My goodness. All right, well, Grange holding 2. They're 6 down overall.
Probably heard in 4th, 5th and 6th wood.
Correct. So the opportunity is here. I think he's got to take the opportunity when it arrives.
Cool, he's draw the shot.
Well, he could draw and get 3, or he could roll it. Chris is out a metre and get 5 or 6. But the problem is if he hits the kitty and moves it back, then he's down. Yeah, don't know. I think if you're going to get 6 and there's a chance to get 6, you take it, or at least have a crack at it. I don't know if he was trying to have a crack at it or just drawing. But to get 3 now and try and get 4 on the last.
He's found the same hole.
Yeah, but no, yeah, I don't know. I think Mark perhaps should have been a little bit more aggressive on that one. He's got the 2, I think. Did he get 2?
Yeah.
So 2016, but he's got to get 5 on the last, 4 on the last to get a point. I guess once he'd done that, he didn't want to give away the hard work, but just felt there was a chance to get a number.
Yeah.
George 5. So what do you do to get 5 on the last? Now that you've got one there, you put 4 more there and drag the kitty across to it.
Something like that.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where your bowls finish; they've got to be in a cluster. You can't have 5 bowls spread all around the place.
No. Danny versus Dan again.
Yep. Goodbye by Dan. So, this is a point where everyone needs to be on the same page. My first one's gone 4 feet past. My second one needs to be passed as well. We've got to have a bunch of bowls relatively close together.
It's in a different area.
Yeah, but I like that.
Oh, that's...
I like that.
It's all about Westlake's now just covering each of the bowls that come down.
As soon as I've got 3 bowls down, you put one in the triangle between the 3 bowls, and then when they bowl another one, you find a triangle that hasn't got a bowl in there, and you put one in there, and then you can't get more than 2.
Yeah. Dwayne Stevenson, backhand. This looks a little short.
Oh, that's probably what. Oh, it's gone past. Problem is, they've got 3 bowls, and that one's sort of in the triangle between the 3.
Yeah.
Alistair.
Pretty close here.
Dwayne Stevenson.
He's looking to try and move Kitty back at all.
Get backward. Just keep getting backward and let Wayne drive it into the ditch. Problem is, you get 2 bowls on the kitty and 2 bowls backward when you're trying to get 5.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite work.
Stays up.
Well,
And they've got everything covered, haven't they? Pretty much. Unless it
well,
goes...
look, you got the 3 bowls. There's a bowl in that triangle. You got 1 short, which is right at this moment not worth anything. Cameron's got to get 2. I mean, if Cameron can get 2 behind in that triangle, and then Wayne can drive that lone one out. I think just at this stage, you're not drawing to the kitty. Okay, that's good. All right, so now they've got 4 with that opposition one right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So they get another one there, and then Wayne drives that bowl out. I guess he's got to get that bowl out and then get the kitty in there.
Yeah.
which is easier said than done, but you know. Okay, how do you win from this position? That's what you got to try.
Yeah. Well, try and put one
Yep.
in a very similar position.
Yep. Right, so he's playing to try and drag the kitty back. And he's not that far away. That was a very good effort. Alright, so they've got now 5 bowls in that position with 1 opposition bowl. So I'm not even drawn to the kitty. I'm coming the other way and putting one amongst those 5 or 6.
Yeah. Chris is in the area.
Chris is in the area. He's going to find it that way. I guess the thinking was, well, why don't you move it before they do? And he's got another one in that.
Yeah.
So the important part was to get that bowl in that cluster of 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And I guess the thinking was that if he moves the kitty and comes and comes with it. Now
Mark hits the edge of one, Chris's, onto the other one.
Well, if he drives and gets both of those bowls out, then he gives himself a chance. Or he moves the kitty first, one way or the other. He's got to create a situation where he's got a spot to move the kitty to that picks up 5 or 6. Now, he's played it
short.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, does Isaac just draw the shot, or does he put another one in that pack?
Draws the shot. Front touch of right hand side, so Kitty can only go
well,
left.
Correct. Yeah. Or finishes 2 feet short, so there's no pathway. And he's not happy with that. That's come up well short. Well, this is almost an impossible shot. You got Kitty on the tee. Makes it harder to kill as well.
Well, that's the shot I saw in first hand.
Yeah, that's right.
Surprised he didn't give it a chance
I
the
thought
first.
he could have played that the first time. See, now Isaac's put one on the line, which has made it hard. And someone's given Cam a tap on the shoulder saying, there's a camera on you boys, how about moving? Yeah, I don't think Mark was aggressive enough on his first bowl, in all honesty. I think his first one should have been trying to get rid of those 2.
Yep.
And if it comes off, it comes off. And if it doesn't, well, then you can try something different.
Yeah. Looks like he's playing the forehand.
Yeah. But the thing is, even if he gets them both out, I'm not sure how many they've got. I'm not sure they've got the right number. Wow. He missed. Well, I don't know. That one's against, isn't it? So
Yeah, the 2
So
blue.
I don't know how he's going to get that out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think he's got 2. So the last shot of the match.
A good win to West Lakes, taking 15 points
Yep. 15 points. Grange
over Grange.
1 point.
And we will be back next Friday night for Hawthorn versus Ascot
We're at
Park.
Hawthorn Bowling Club, where traditionally it's nowhere near as windy as this one.
Hopefully it's a few degrees warmer.
And a few degrees warmer, and that should be a good game, because that will be Hawthorn currently 4th, Ascot Park currently 2nd. It could be 2nd versus 4th or 3rd versus 4th, depending on how the games go tomorrow.
Yeah.
But either way,
A lot to play for.
A lot to play for. Finals aspirations for both sides. Double chance for Ascot Park. David, I assume we'll be doing it again next Friday night.
Looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it, and good luck with your game tomorrow, and
You
good
too.
luck to all the bowlers going around tomorrow. Final score in this match, Westlake's 80 shots, 15 points. Grange, 55 shots, 1 point.
See you later, folks.